Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Ken. Said I would go live on this Juneteenth. I believe it's Juneteenth, right? As you can see, guys, I'm sitting a little funny because my chair broke. So I had to put a chair out the kitchen and use my chair until I can get another one. But listen, I just wanted to go live. I'm off work tonight, and thought I would just go live and say hey to the people. I told you guys I wanted to be a little bit more consistent, so I want to thank everybody who uh, uh, like my videos and view my videos. I put out a couple of YouTube shorts. I thank you for looking at those. I got over 1,000 views on the Switch 2 gameplay, and I got over 900 on the modded Xbox. So thank you. Hey, what's going on? 619. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, you was kind of sitting up high. Yeah, yeah, sitting up. Yeah, yep, yep. So what's going on, everybody? How everybody doing? Shout out to Miss Nail. Appreciate you, Miss Nail. Thank you. Shout out to D Johnson. Thank you. You guys know what I'm thanking you guys for. I really appreciate you guys. It's good to have brothers and sisters and friends that you can count on and stuff. I really appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? So thank you guys. I love you guys. Um, I think they watching me over in Meta Questland. You know what I'm saying? So it might have popped up. So I thought I would come on for a second and just chop it up for a minute. I ain't want much. I'm just sitting here before I started gaming because it's only what 9:45. It's still relatively early, so I'm gonna be up for a while. So I thought, let me go and get this live out the way before I start my gaming and stuff. Got some frog legs in there. You know what I'm saying? How many of y'all like frog legs in the chat? You know what I'm saying? I only got one person so far, but listen, I got some frog legs. Gonna throw some hot sauce on them and go for what I know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be munching on those while I'm doing some gaming and stuff. But I just wanted to come on, you know, see what we could talk about. You know what I mean? Might have something interesting to talk about. I know we done talked about all that other stuff. All that old news. Shout out to Super Dale. He put out a video about I think it was what Fox bought Roku for 22 billion or something like that. So shout out to Super Dale for putting out that information and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He definitely been doing this thing with the news and with the movie reviews and all of that. Bro doing everything. So I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to have versatile content creators that can touch on a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody can't do everything. So everybody can just touch on a few things, and you know what I'm saying. So that'll be good. So, like I said, I just want to go live for a second. I appreciate everybody who been supporting me all through my lives. Every time I go live, you guys always support me, and I really, 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 really appreciate that. Thank you guys. So I'm just kind of just talking and stalling until everybody get the notification and come on in, and we'll talk about some things. If not, if everybody kind of tired and exhausted, I'll just get off and I'll go back to gaming and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I did want to, like, I don't do no lives where it waits out and stuff. I just pop on, so people see me. Oh, okay, Ken on. Let me just see what he's talking about. He might not be talking about nothing, but let me just go over there and just peek in for a second. You know what I'm saying? So, but listen, I do want to appreciate the last live we had. We did a couple of lives last week. I appreciate everybody who came over, especially Donald D. Nice. He came over, brought us some jewels, as always. So if you didn't watch that live with Donald, go over on that live and watch with Donald. Donald, gave us some codes and gave us some stuff that we can use for our streaming. What I'm saying, for our streaming stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some codes and everything, and Marcos and Skulls and Paper Plate and Next Level Tech and everybody who supports me. I appreciate that. Simi, everybody. I don't want to begin to get to naming names because I'll be naming names forever. But all of you guys know who you are, and I appreciate everybody who supports me and stuff. Yeah. I don't think I don't really have nothing really in particular to talk about really. Like I said, I just came on. And y'all know how I do. Like I just let the chat pretty much just kind of dictate what we talk about in most cases, unless I have something I wanted to mention. But tonight, it's kind of like it's Friday night. So you know why I keep looking this way because I keep seeing my dogs. My dogs are over here. I just want to make sure they were okay. Um, this is Friday night, Juneteenth. I just had to be like a free for all. You know what I'm saying? Just be a free for all, and maybe we can just have some good fun and talk about it. My numbers keep going up, then they going down, then they going up, then they going down. So maybe it's at the right time to go live, but I'll stay on for a couple of minutes and stuff. Let everybody get the notification and everything like that. So maybe everybody tired. You know what I'm saying? I know. I switched jobs, so now excuse me, I work in the daytime now, so I switched jobs. I'm no longer at my job I was at. You know what I'm saying? I'm working another job now, which is in the daytime now. So I work from 7 to 4. But today, let's go home at 3:30. So on Fridays we go home from 7 to 3:30. And then Monday through Thursday we there from 7 to 4. So that's a little bit better. So I'm able to get into bed and sleep overnight and things of that nature. So come on, Marcos. What's going on, brother? All right, let me send a link out real quick. Let me do that because I know Marcos probably want to come on. Trooper Loop, what's going on? Hit that. Yep. Thank you. Hit that button. Hit that button. That's going on. You know what I want to do tonight? I don't know if it's legal to talk about this on stream, but I'm gonna try to risk it. I'm gonna try to risk it tonight. Maybe if I say the word, obviously we can't show nothing, but so don't talk about the K word tonight. Talk about Cody. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people are resulting back to Cody, after with all the things that are going on, like I say, with Real to Bread and with all the other stuff, apps going up and apps going down and stuff, everybody going back to Real to Bread. I mean, everybody going back to Cody now, you know what I'm saying? So, Cody, I'm saying, is a very, 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 very nice, interesting app. You know what I'm saying? Very nice, a media player. You know what I'm saying? So it's stood the test of times. You know what I'm saying? Cody's been here way before, way before, and it's still standing. That's one media player that has stood the test of times. You know what I'm saying? Cody, and I mean, it's so versatile. I mean, there's things in Cody that you can't find in certain places. Like I said before, on certain links I go on my computer, certain websites I go on to try to find stuff. I can't find it, but I'll go on Cody and it's there. You know what I'm saying? So, what's up, though, Marcos? What's up, man? What up, though?
What's up? I just got from my nap. I just got from my nap.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
This my hey, he just got to be on camera, y'all. That's my little doggy. That's Cash. See how the Cash. This the newest dog right here. This is my wife's newest dog here. As you can see, big back over there. That's Stormy over there with that wide back. You know what I'm saying? She's so fat. She need to go on a diet. But this is Cash right here. He's our newest addition to our families. Yep. Yeah, my wife got him for Christmas this past year. Yep, this is Cash right here. Yep, that's Cash. Yep. All right, Cash. I done gave you a shout out, bro. Peace out. Yep, that's Cash. So smack that thumbs up, guys, while you know what I'm saying, as you guys coming in, smack that thumbs up for your boy. I really appreciate it. And like I said, I really thank you guys who supported the shorts. Like I say, guys, because I got over 1,000. Let me see right quick. And for those of you that look at my YouTube shorts, please go over there and comment, guys. Like it and comment and subscribe. Please, I really appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. Go over there and say, listen, Ken, thank you. Good short. You know what I'm saying? I put out a Nintendo Switch 2 short where I was playing Mario Kart Worlds with one hand because I was trying to do one hand and record at the same time. So check that one out. And I did a video about my modded Xbox, my OG Xbox. So now that's another one that's added to the collection along with the other ones. So I got one more to do. I gotta get me a Dreamcast because a Dreamcast can be modded as well. So my next one, I'm going down the list. I got to get a Dreamcast now. So as soon as I get a Dreamcast and get that bad boy modded, I'll be putting out some videos for that. But in the meantime, just stay tuned because I do plan to do some more videos for the OG Xbox. Because listen, that OG Xbox wasn't a bad console. It was, I didn't own one growing up. You know what I'm saying? I had a PlayStation, but I didn't have an OG Xbox though. You know what I'm saying? I had a PlayStation 1. And I didn't have a PlayStation 2, I don't think. Then I skipped to a PlayStation 3. But see, I'm saying that's the beauty of these consoles. You can get them now, get them modded, and you can play games that you haven't played or games that you wanted to play, you know what I'm saying, that you haven't played and stuff. So that's the good thing about getting these older systems and stuff and getting them modded and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only way, guys. I mean, in my opinion, if I'm gonna get a retro console, guys, they got to be modded. I mean, because I'm not, let's face it, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of money trying to, unless you're a collector and unless you have the games already. Like, I'm gonna try to get some of the games that I never had before and stuff like that and stuff. I don't want to say it like that because I don't want people to, what I'm saying. I know it's a big thing about the whole piracy thing and the whole thing about this, and that. But hey, listen. That's one of the reasons why we mod. So we mod our consoles. It's like saying, okay, I look at Playboy for the what they call it, for the commercials or for the whatever they say. You know what I'm saying? Knowing dang on well you got Playboy to see the women. You know what I'm saying? So when you get these consoles, yeah, we mod them because we want to get the free games. Let's just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? We want to get the games. So that's one of the reasons why I say, listen, modding is the way to go. You know what I'm saying? Some people might have frowned at that. Some people might have been like, oh, Ken, how dare you say that? But hey, there's a reality of it. You know what I'm saying? Game preservation. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I might get some slack in the comments, but hey, I'm keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So check out my my YouTube shorts, guys, and more on the Xbox OG Xbox coming soon. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Oh no." He said, "Oh no, Barbarian." Marcos, what's going on, Marcos? I'm sure. Shut up, Marcos. Let you talk, Marcos. So, Marcos, what's out, Marcos? What's good with you, man? What's happening?
Not much. Just chilling. I know.
I did see the movie what is it? Deep Water. That's out, right?
Yeah. So is the death of Robin Hood. Ken.
The who?
The death of Robin Hood.
Okay, the death of Robin Hood. Okay, that's
Yeah.
out. And also there is a copy of Toy Story 5 that's circulating too. Because I did try to watch it, but I had to go to work. So like saying like but I started at about 12 midnight. I'm like, oh man, I can't watch it. I gotta go to work. But so there is a copy of Toy Story 5 floating around as well.
Yep.
But
But
there,
if it's the first version with the watermark, it's not watchable because it'll be all over the screen.
well, the copy y'all saw wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Like, it had one little watermark in a corner, but it wasn't bad. So guys, so yeah, so those are out. So those are some of the things that's out. And there's some other movies that's out as well. You know what I'm saying? But if you guys got some of those apps, I'll tell you. There now guys, I'm gonna give you guys a banger right quick. So you might want to write this down. look up the website Cinema City. Cinema City, guys. There's another site where you can do your thing at. And I'm gonna keep it at that way. Okay, I'm gonna keep it that way. Look up Cinema City, and you know what I'm saying, it gives you new releases, it gives you old releases and everything like that. So write that down or put it in your you know what I'm saying, on your, you know what I'm saying, on your phone or on your computer, save it in your keeps or whatever. But yeah, Cinema City, that's another method that we can use to get content on and everything like that. So
Yep.
so that's another way to get some content, because a lot of us may not have premium eyes, saying, you know, Real the Bread is doing what they're doing, you know what I'm saying? But if you go to Cinema City, there is an option where you can do your thing at, you know, and don't worry about nothing because it's in within a site. So I'm saying, so you can do that. So guys, I gave you guys a banger, so check that out. And that's where On Stream gets their movies from. They get their movies from Cinema City as well. So
Pretty much all the what is it? There's another site that I don't want to say right on stream can, but some of their stuff usually comes from that site too.
okay, nice. Okay, nice,
Yep.
nice, nice. Okay. With Marcos, if you guys want to know what that app is, reach out to him on Telegram. Okay, he would he would definitely share that with you on Telegram. Hey, Marcos, what was that app you talking about on Ken's channel about that app? So reach him out. You know, what I'm saying, reach out to him. He let you know because I want to know too. So I'm asking him after the show what it
Yeah.
is. I can write it down. So, but yeah, guys, you know what I'm saying. So, like I said, I just wanted to go live for a second. I don't really see, my numbers are like up and down, they fluctuating. So I don't know if I picked a bad time or if people still are hanging out on Juneteenth or what's going on. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, but I might just go ahead on and get on off real fast. But yeah, but I just want to come live real quick and just tell everybody thank you for all your support. I really appreciate everybody's support. You know, because that means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? And if you haven't subscribed, guys, please subscribe because I do want to at least get 600 subscribers. Like I said, I mean, I know a lot of it is because of me, because I'm not consistent. I mean, I could be way farther than where I'm at for subs. I'm saying, but YouTube like for you to be consistent and constantly putting out content, and I don't do that. I mean, I get in my modes where I just do something to just put something up for the channel just to try to stay consistent. But if you guys can at least get to 600, that'd be great. I'm saying, I think I'm at like at five something, 570 or something like that. I think. But if you guys can let me get to at least 600, I'll be happy with that. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm a long way from getting 1,000. You know what I'm saying? But it's all up to me. You know what I'm saying? It's all up to me. How bad do I want it? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that's the whole thing about I'm saying about that. You know what I'm saying? If you consistent, so the more you consistent, the more you get put out on the algorithm and more people will view your stuff and stuff, and then you'll be able to get more subscribers and stuff. And then YouTube will recommend your videos to other people and stuff. The more consistent you are, the more you say, the more I'm saying you put in work and stuff. So it's not bad. Do I want it? You know what I'm saying? So I know a lot of it is because of my laziness and because I don't really put out that much. I rather go live and stuff like that. Like I said, I get in my modes. Like I put out 2 videos, I mean two shorts and like that. But I was told that I can kind of slice some of these up in some of my lives. Shout out to String and Sharon. She told me I could take some of these lives, you know what I'm saying, they kind of like make them smaller and put them, you know what I'm saying, just upload them to shorts. You know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
push out and stuff like that. So I might start doing that, you know what I'm saying, just to keep something going constantly on the channel, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to be consistent. Got to be consistent, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
what a lot of these fashion and uh like in my community can the barber, or at least most of us, we grab the video and slice it up and put it into shorts, and we get more traction like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, like I said, like I said, it's pretty much consistency. You
Mhm.
know, consistency. A lot of people tell me that. So I know I'm my own worst enemy. You know what I'm saying? So it's all up to me. So maybe I'll get serious one day and just go full throttle because it ain't like I can't put out videos. I know how to put out videos. Just guys see I know how to put out videos and stuff. Maybe I just do some gameplay on some of these consoles and just upload them. Like I said, like if I'm just one day, just at nighttime, whatever, playing something, I just, snap it and just put it up there. You know what I'm saying? Because then, like you put up the YouTube shorts, that's a good way to get your channel recognized too. Put up them shorts. So like I said, that Switch 2 short did pretty good. The Switch 2, and so did the OG Xbox did pretty good as well. So it's all about being consistent, you know what I'm saying? Which you know what I'm saying, I know I have to be more consistent. So the reason why I'm at the subscribers that I am is because of me. You know what I'm saying? It's because of me. But with that being said, I thank everybody who subscribed to me though, because I love you guys and you guys always support me. You know what I'm saying? You guys always support me all the time. So I'm grateful for the subscribers that I got. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones that believe in me and the ones that love me and trust me. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate all of you guys. You know what I'm saying? So I really thank you for that. My, super crazy, man.
I seen that.
You saw that?
Mhm.
Saw that. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, they out there. If you guys hear some fireworks in the beginning, on demand, what's good? What's up, my brother? What's up, on demand? I apologize, guys. They're doing fireworks and stuff out here, guys. They're doing fireworks and stuff. So if you guys hear that, I apologize. Yeah. Juneteenth. I didn't know they was doing fireworks on Juneteenth. I didn't know that. On demand, if you want to come on, you can, my brother. If not, I do understand. Maybe something that you want to promote or share with us real quick, you can. If not, I do understand, my brother. But it's good to see you, man. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man. And I've been enjoying your content as well, man. You've been putting out some good content as well. So I appreciate that. All my colleagues, you know what I'm saying? I'm proud of all of my colleagues. Him, Super Dale, you know what I'm saying? All the other ones, you know what I'm saying, that's putting out all this good information, you know what I'm saying, and stuff. I really appreciate all of that. Because at the end of the day, guys, we all we got. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like I was saying before, so we all got to stick together because we all we got. You know what I'm saying? We all we got. So, and we all have something to bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? We all have something to share. We all have something that we can bring to the table. So don't think just because, oh, I'm in a chat. No, 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 no. I just decided to put this ugly mug in front of a camera, and talk, and trust me, guys, if I can do it with my speech impediment, everybody can do it, if you want to. But just because you're not in front of a camera, don't mean there ain't nothing that you can't bring to the table. So let me clarify that because, like I said before, there's been many times that D. Johnson or Big H or Miss Nail or Marcos or somebody done called me and said, Ken, look, Ken, this is what I got. And I be blown away. You know what I'm saying? Miss Billy, everybody, they call and be like, look, Ken, look, this is what I got or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And they teach me some stuff, like I said, because Shelly and Big H and D Johnson, I mean, they the wizards on this Meta Quest thing. You know what I'm saying? They be showing me some stuff on the Meta Quest. Like I'm like, wow, you know what I'm saying? So don't think, well, what can I bring? Oh, you bring a lot. You can bring a lot to the table, guys. You bring a lot to the table. So since I want to say that, hold on one second, Marcos. Take it real quick, Marcos. Take it real quick, Marcos, real
Yep.
quick.
Yep. What's up? How's everybody doing?
What's going on, Ronnie, man? What's going on, my brother? What's going on, bro?
How's everything going? Everybody doing good tonight? Hopefully.
Okay. What's up? What's up, Ronnie, man? What's going on, bro?
Oh, just messing around.
Well,
I
talk
got
to
a
the
new.
people real quick, Ronnie, man. While I'm on the phone, talk to the people real fast. Ronnie, man. Talk to the people real quick. Talk to the people real quick for me.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. So I got a new TV, and it's pretty cool. So that's working nice.
Which one is it?
I got a 98-inch TCL mini LED and what really has blown me away is the advancement in the AI upscaling. Like, it takes 720 videos and 1080p videos, and they look 4K. I mean, they look really a lot better. It's a huge difference. And I mean, not just me, everybody in the house. They're like, my friend was like, man, you made my TV look blurry. I mean, like, these new TVs and the technology, it's got the Google TV OS in it. So it's got 64 gig of storage, and it's got a really high processor with all the AI technology. So it takes everything and just turns it into just this unbelievably beautiful looking picture. So I
Nice.
hung it on the wall. I took down my projector screen, and I took down the projector, and I put up the new TV. And I mean, it's just
Nice.
night and day difference. And so I got my PC still hooked. So I changed the inputs over to the PC, and I play videos on there. And then I go to the Google OS, and the Google OS, it just looks better because of that AI chip. That AI upscaling that's upscaling those 720p and 1080p videos.
Nice.
The new technology is real that's out there in these TVs. I'm telling you. I mean, this is the new most up-to-date mini LED, and I wouldn't take an OLED over this TV at all. I would tell everybody, because I went into the stores and there was already burn-in on these brand new OLED TVs in the store.
Mm-hmm.
And this mini LED TV is not going to have that. With all the local dimming zones and the way the mini LEDs are designed, you're getting pretty much the quality of OLED and it's going to be better quality longer. So I bought mine at Costco, and the cool thing was it came with an extra warranty, so I got 5 years warranty on it.
Nice.
And man,
tell us about Tell us about that new ARM box, the what is the Pro 2? You got that, right?
So yeah, so I got better now that I got this new TV. One of the reasons why I got this new TV is I really needed something to showcase and show me the quality, because that new box has AI upscaling in it. It has the Amlogic chip in it, though. It doesn't have the chip that's in the TV is a better chip. So I'm anxious to pit them against each other on the same TV and see, what the quality looks, how the quality looks.
What size you said your TV was again?
98.
Woo! You said 98?
Yeah.
My goodness. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Kenneth,
my brother, what's going on, man? What's going on, bro?
What's up? Hey, tell him that AI upscaling was real.
Hey, that TV's badass, dude. I ain't even gonna lie.
Hey man, I can imagine, man. I can only imagine. Wow.
Hey, me and my son were playing boxing on there on the Xbox.
Nice.
That shit looks real on there.
Nice.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Nice.
and then he put on a Sword in the Stone. You know that
old cartoon.
that
Yeah,
it
I
looks
bet. Yeah.
crazy.
It looks way different.
You gotta show me. You gotta show it to me, on demand. You gotta show it to me, bro.
Yeah, it looks way different.
Yeah.
It looks way different. I'm gonna do a whole video on the TV, so I'm gonna have a video coming out on that. But it looks
so guys, if you're not subscribed to Mr. On Demand, subscribe so that way that you don't want to miss that, because I'm already subscribed, so I'm looking forward to seeing this 98-inch television.
It's man, it was worth every penny. It wasn't that bad either. It was on sale, so I got it for $15.99.
That ain't bad. That ain't bad.
Not when you're looking at the normal price is $17 to $18.99, and then from Costco there was an extra 3 years of warranty. So it
pretty much just a $2,000 TV, pretty much.
Yeah, it easily. And the thing is that it had all the new technology in it.
Nice.
So with the mini LED. So anybody looking to get a new TV, I would definitely recommend, don't go with the cheapest one that's not mini LED. That's just, get the QD, get the quantum dot. The mini LED quantum dots. It makes a difference. And when you go up in tier, you get a little bit better technology in the smart section of the TV, which is really important too, because that saves you having to put a couple $100 box on your TV. I mean, being real, that TV needs no box because it's running the Google OS. It's not running and the other thing is, most people don't realize TCL bought 51% of Sony. So now TCL, let's say 5 years ago, they were considered a crap brand. Today, they're one of the top brands out there. Nice. The chip and the technology and the way the display is. Yeah, I was pitting it against. I was considering getting the Hisense, but this was the better option, I think.
You think so? Better than a Hisense? Because the Hisense ain't nothing to sneeze at either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the Hisense is I think the Hisense is a cheaper brand than the TCL right now. That can change at any time, but I think TCL is going to continue to get better because of the buying out of Sony. They're going to have the Sony technology in their TVs, and I don't think in a few years you won't even see Sony TVs. You're going to see what's called Bravia TVs. They're going to change they're changing the branding to Bravia, so you might not even see TCL TVs on the floor, or you may see TCL and they may brand TCL as their entry level and then brand the Bravia TVs as their more high end. I don't know what their company's going to do at this point. But for what I bought, I can tell you, I was waiting to get the better AI, the mini LED, because I didn't want to go. I really, really didn't want to go with OLED because I put a computer screen picture on that TV all the time. That's going to burn it. It's going to burn into the screen, and that's not an OLED would not be right for me. Everybody would say, just
you got surround sound connected to it.
Do I got what?
Surround sound connected to it. You got your surround.
Oh yeah. So it's got a pass through for optical that's going into my Yamaha receiver, or it's got eARC. Obviously, you can use that if you've got a newer receiver. I don't have that in that room. I've got ARC on my other TV in the living room, which is a 65-inch, which is not quantum dot. It is regular LED, but it is a 4K. Nice. But it looks good, but oh man, the difference is astounding. Jumping to this new technology, I would recommend anybody and the difference isn't just, okay, I'm going to a higher resolution TV. People got to understand everything they watch it off of Tubi, Pluto, or a variety of other services is usually 720 to 1080p. This is automatically upscaling all of that to 4K. So every
when you say upscale to 4K, that's only if it allows 4K.
no, every app that's in the Google OS, the Google TV OS. So I'm watching my Plex, I'm watching Jellyfin, I'm watching Tubi, I'm watching Pluto. Everything coming off those apps is lifted up in quality.
So the TV, so that TV makes it 4K. Is what you're saying, right?
Yes, the chip inside of it changes everything coming out of in the Google TV OS. Not everything out of all the inputs, but everything coming out of yeah. So so if you plug a game console in, that's a different story, right? But so this TV has a 144 hertz refresh as well. So the refresh rate's really high. So it's good for gaming. So I put a few games on it on the Xbox and off my PC last night. They played terrific. I mean, so things were like really, really good.
Okay. Well, Mr. RD, man, since you're here, man, I'm gonna work you a little bit. Okay. Now you basically know, well, everybody knows about the things that Real the Bread has done and all of that stuff, and apps are going up and down and yada yada yada, all that stuff.
Right.
So let's speak to the people for a second. So in your expertise, you've been doing this for a long time. So if you had to say anything to the people that would be listening now or maybe listening in the future on what you would recommend, like with say people already they know about, okay, well, where the bread go down, what I'm gonna do on the APK. So what would you recommend that people do now, far as whether they want to get their own content or whether they want to continue to?
I mean, that varies from person to person because different people have different expertise, right? So, and different people have different wants.
Okay, well, let's do it like this. Let's talk about, okay, let's speak to the people that don't know, to maybe the end user or the people, just not the people that that know. I'm talking about just like for people, maybe newcomers that.
And see, so for any newcomer slash normal everyday person, normal everyday watcher is not going to have a Plex or a Jellyfin. They're just not.
Right.
So that's a very small percentage. Most people just want to open an app and stream.
Yeah, that's the point I was getting at. Maybe like, okay, what would you like? Yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to say. So like, okay, like a new person, okay. Say for example, or let's just use Cinema HD for an example, okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay.
As far as I know, it's not.
What do I do? Okay, so what do I do? Huh?
As far as I know, it's not around anymore, right? Cinema.
Right. So oh my God, Cinema's down. So what do I do? Like my mother was used to Terrarium.
So again,
she was like, "Oh my God," you know what I'm saying. So what would you turn that?
So there's not to put stuff out there, but I mean, we're not showing any details, so
I'm sure
in any trouble. But you got RD Real the Bread, but that is having its little issues. A lot of stuff isn't working in it, but it still does work. I use it; it's still working, just not as good as it used to work. There is Streamio, which you can use with that, or you can. So that's a legitimate app that comes from the Google Play Store, and you can use. You could also get Aldebrid. You could get Premiumize. Those are three very good options for people. Premiumize is about double if you pay by the year what Aldebrid is, and honestly, I don't think it's a whole lot better than Aldebrid. But that's coming from me. I don't know about integration into Aldebrid and a lot of other apps. And then there's the K app. There's Kodi. So people want to use that. They can use that if their device will run it, or if it doesn't block it, or whatever. So,
Come on the panel, Philly, if you want to come on, my brother. Come on, man. What's going on, Philly?
Well,
yep. Thank you, Wendy, man. Thank you. Because I was like, go ahead, Marcos.
Sorry. But did you hear about Disney or Fox?
What about it, Marcus?
They just bought Roku for like $1 billion.
They're what? They're buying another company or?
They just bought Roku for like $1
Yeah,
billion.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dale, but
Yeah,
Dale,
Fox did. Fox
yeah,
did.
yeah. Fox bought Roku for 22 billion. Yeah,
Mhm.
Under the
Dale,
umbrella of Disney, I guess. Yeah. So
yeah.
yeah, I mean things will be changing there. Fox, they also own
TV.
Tubi. So I
Yep.
mean,
Oh yeah.
their hands are in a lot of pie. We might see some collaboration. Some of these things come together. There's a lot of really good free stuff
Look,
from.
Tubi though. Tubi, you must admit this too, Andy, man. Tubi is like it's really gaining momentum a little bit. You
My
think,
wife's watching it right now.
Well,
huh?
Ken,
My
right,
wife, my
right
wife's
now,
watching Tubi right now.
Listen, say what y'all will. Tubi is really gaining momentum now because so many people are loving Tubi now. I mean, every time you turn around, Tubi this, Tubi that, Tubi this, Tubi this. You know what I'm saying?
well, that's
Well,
because they're showing the games, either
Oh yeah, yeah.
football
yeah.
or
Um,
real football. They're
so
showing
the
all the games over there.
so the Roku channel is really underplayed. People know about the Roku device, but the Roku channel, you can install it on most of your other devices out there, and you get a lot of free stuff through the Roku channel, even if you don't have a Roku. So, and
Oh,
I
really?
don't recommend people get a Roku, but the Roku app is like a Tubi, like a Pluto, like so. It has a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
and I would definitely recommend people check it out and see if it's something that they like. If they don't like it, fine. I mean, every app's not for everybody.
But now I know we talked about, and I know we were talking about Cody as well.
Yep.
Cody is another tool that we can use, which is a great media player. Let me put that out there, a great media player. Or like I say, but now Marcos, I know me and you had a little discussion about this, Marcos,
Yeah. Yeah.
but Marcos, and I found out, Marcos, that, and only man would say, for those that don't know, now my wife, she came on a panel. Well, she didn't come on a panel, but she admitted that Cody has a little bit of a learning curve to it for first time
100%.
users. Right, am I right or wrong on him, man?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
See, well, I'm gonna let Marcos defend himself. Marcos mentioned, all right, Marcos, tell Ordy man the reason why you don't think that Cody has a learning curve.
Well, if you use it, this is just me. But if you use it for what it's meant for, which is a server to host your own stuff, then it's not really a learning curve.
Uh, I mean, yes and no. I mean, if you open the app outright by itself, there's nothing there. Hold on, I gotta go for a minute. I'll be right back.
What's that, Cody?
You can go back to it when you want. What do you want? Okay, rather than that, I don't know. I'm talking on. I understand. But I didn't mean to ruin it or anything. But just asking.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys.
Well,
Cody, man, what's going on, Cody? My brother Cody, man, what's good, bro? Hey, listen. What's some of y'all go to Lincoln? Come on, man.
sorry, my wife had a question about on the new TV.
Okay.
Yeah, Cody Man was doing a good show on Jellyfin right just a second ago.
You know what? I'm trying to get that show, man. I gotta go back and watch that. What's up, Sammy?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up? What's up, bro?
Even if you use it as a server, it's still a learning curve. I don't care what Marco says.
I think so too.
I had to jump on for that.
Listen. Okay, now see, Marcos, I told you, Marcos.
Because
Well,
that's how I started using Kodi for as my own
Yeah,
personal server when I first started.
yeah.
And then I learned about the whole add-on repos and stuff like that. Then of course that's even another learning curve there. But
Yes.
even adding your own content is still a learning curve, especially if you're not techie.
Yes. See, Marco, that's what I'm trying to tell you, Marcos. Not to the average, Marcos, to the average person, Marcos, it's a learning curve. Now, to us, maybe not so much no more. Because even Simi, you can even test this, Simi. Now, Simi, now you know when Cody first come on, right? Okay, you got to wait till it go through all the add-ons and stuff, right? Some people are gonna start pressing on it, and it freezes on them because they don't know.
You have to let it load up.
Yeah, so that little simple thing right there that makes it a learning curve within itself too. So I'm gonna let Cody Man come on as well. What's up, Cody Man? Now, Cody Man, that's his name. So maybe Cody Man can say something about it being a learning curve or not. Do you agree, Cody Man, that it's a learning curve too, in a little bit?
Um, yeah. Cody is definitely a learning curve. Because I guarantee you can't just take a certain individual that's never seen it before.
Right, right.
Like if you're using an app like a third party application like Cinema HD or something, there's no learning curve about that. You just
Right.
play and click and play. But Cody does have some features where it can be really quick and easy, but a lot of stuff you guys like Cody, it definitely is a learning curve. But there's a but about that. It's definitely worth the learning curve.
Absolutely, 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 absolutely,
100%.
absolutely, 100% solid. Yep, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Yep. So yeah, like you said, guys, it's that. But here's the thing, though. But once you learn it, you would understand it and stuff. But the average, but I'm saying, Marco, we're not like I'm saying, Marcos, is that see to us, Marcos, because we know about it. But to the average, like my wife came in here and she looked at it. She said, "Oh yeah, like okay, my mother-in-law, my mother, my sisters, my brothers and them, they wouldn't know what." They didn't get all the pictures. Oh, yeah, I want to watch this movie, but okay, we'll turn to it. But how do I do it? So I'm saying they would ask questions on how to navigate through it and stuff. Looking at that for the first time versus like Cody Man said, versus an APK where they know how to do an APK. They can look at it and click on it and watch it. But it is a learning curve that you will be successful if you learn it, though. So you will definitely be successful because, like I mentioned before, there's things in Cody that you can't find in certain places. And I'm just going to be real about that. Like I say, guys, you're talking to a person that was never really a fan of Cody before, but I've always respected it. But now I'm starting to love it more and more now with all the stuff that's going on with these APKs and stuff and Cody has stood the test of time. So a lot of us is going back, especially some of us that don't have like, well, I got a Plex, and all of us other got Plexes, but for those that don't have no Plex, that would be an ideal way to get into where you want to watch all your movies and stuff. And you guys can chime in if I'm right or wrong about that. Simi, Cody Man, Marco's Only Man, y'all can chime in. But that would be a good way to introduce you into maybe content, maybe. I mean, so is that pretty much safe to say, or am I?
No, the only thing I think like vice versa using a build compared to an add-on, a person would be most likely it'd be easier for to use an add-on than a build.
Okay,
If
right.
you just use
That's
if you
my
use
point.
just strictly one add-on compared to playing with a whole build that somebody has, it's more easier and understandable to use just an add-on.
Well, Ken, also that's where the confusing part of using Cody would come from is the certain skin that people that the build uses. You gotta wait, like, let's say Netflix. If you use a Netflix style skin, you gotta wait the 5 minutes.
So, ba-
But
so,
if
so, so basically, Marcos, what you saying, Marcos, is that it's the build itself that makes it the learning curve. So basically, like if you're just dealing with the add-on, like I mean, like Cody Man said, it wouldn't be, I'm saying, it wouldn't be that hard. I'm saying, so you said because of the build, that's what makes it difficult, Marcos.
yeah, see, cause my peoples, well, my aunt, my cousin, and the rest of my peoples.
Uh,
I have a skin on my shit, but I take it off for them so they can just go in, click, and it'll play.
one click plays, right?
Yeah,
But see, you're the one doing everything for them. You already set everything up for
Yeah,
them.
so
So
yeah,
it's
see
not a
that's
learning curve.
yeah,
The
right, right.
minute, but you give them like everybody's saying, if you give them a blank Cody, straight download it, install it, that's a learning curve right there, regardless
Thank
if
you,
you're using
thank
it
you.
as a
Because
I'm yeah,
regular with
I'm
yeah,
add-ons
see,
or
here's
for
the thing,
server.
right? So that's what I'm trying to tell them, Simi. The average person ain't gonna look at it. Like I said, my wife looked at it, Simi. She was like, "Oh yeah, that would be a learning curve." So that's the point I was getting at, right? Or even like Cody Man said, even if you got like just one add-on, I mean, it's easier, but it's still a tad bit of a learning curve, right, Cody Man? Or no?
yeah, because I mean, listen, um, when you download an APK,
Uh-huh.
okay, so you download APK with movies and shows on it, it loads up, and you're able to, do what you got to do and use it right away.
Right,
But with
right.
Kodi, there's steps that you got to take to install that add-on.
Yes, that's
You
true.
don't just download it and install it and it's there. There's steps that you got to go through
That's
to
correct.
take to get to that add-on. At least you have to know the URL. You have to know where to put the URL. And if you take a new person and try to make them do that, that's not going to happen. I guarantee. I can almost, put everything that I have on there that person is not going to. They're going to look at you like, well, where do I? They're going to
Right,
ask
right,
questions.
exactly.
Where do I start?
Facts, right, exactly.
They're going to know,
Absolutely.
where do I start. They're going to need a video. If
Absolutely.
and I mean, just like I was when I first started out, using Kodi, it wasn't easy for me. You got to get familiar
Me
with different skins.
neither. Me
You got to
neither.
know, like, I use an amber skin. Amber skin is what I like. I love it. It's a very good skin. But you have to play with different skins and know how they work.
Absolutely.
Know how, where to, if you can hide something, or, where you can, use to go through the different, folders and everything. So it just depends on, a skin that because
Did
yeah.
you get cut off?
different. So
Oh,
you
Oh,
know, it just
Yeah.
depends. Like he said, it depends on the skin. It does. The skin makes a big difference. It does make a big difference. But I mean, just in general, since YouTube is not allowing, anything that got to do with Cody, going through there, it makes it a whole lot easier. I mean, a whole lot harder for people to learn this stuff.
Yep.
Understand and learn it, yo.
Hey,
well,
on a
good.
side on a side note, real quick. So in YouTube, none of you guys have your icons. Is that a glitch in StreamYard right now? Because I see them in
I
StreamYard, but I don't see them on YouTube.
I don't know, because I see the icons just fine.
Y'all see the icon. Y'all see the
I see
icon.
mine just fine.
No,
Yeah,
they're in StreamYard. The icons are in StreamYard, but if you look at the YouTube
Oh,
stream,
no, yeah, it might be a YouTube glitch. It might be a YouTube glitch.
yeah. No, I
Yeah.
was just curious. I was just curious if anybody else
Could be.
noticed that.
Yeah. No, I just got the StreamYard up. I just got the StreamYard up. I didn't know the YouTube, but yeah, it could be. What's up, Philly?
What's up, team? How are you? Ken, how are you, my brother?
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good, my brother. Hey,
What's up, Dave?
How you doing, yo?
so let's say you want to
You
chime
good shit.
in on the Cody aspect, Philly Cable Dave. You want to chime in on Cody?
Yes, I would like to.
All right.
Gentlemen, everybody in this chat, y'all heavy hitters. Y'all been in this game for the longest. Do y'all know the philosophy of Cody? Okay, let's break it down. Cody, Plex. From Plex, the developers bounced and went to Media Server. Media Server then went to what? MB. MB was paid, They said, no, some of the developers said, no, man, this shit should be open source free. Thanks to Cody, man. A lot of developers went to Jellyfin, open source free. Beast.
Yeah.
That thing of beast.
Yeah.
Only thing you got to do with a Jellyfin is put some work in and make it configure to what you like. And the best way, I seen Cody, man, configure it for Windows. Who using Windows? That's Windows slop. Windows so easy.
Come on now. My server's running Windows, been running for years without restarting. It runs solid, reliable, and is just
And what software are you running? Are you just running Windows or Windows Server or?
No, I'm running right now, running Windows 10. Now I got Server 2025 on my brand new server right over here, this open air server that's going to be running 24 hard drives.
Wow.
Yeah, I seen that case you had, Mr. On the Man. That looked nice. Was it hard to put together?
Now I'm in the process of building that thing. So I got a bunch of stuff being 3D printed for the fans. It's an MSI custom setup. Everything's
that's
MSI
nice,
in it.
man.
But my current one is just a cheap little Dell. Been running for 4 or 5 years without a problem. Running Windows 10, and it's running Plex. It's running Jellyfin. It's running my web server, HTTP, FTP. Now, Windows gets a bad rap because people, and for good reason, because it's bloated, right? But
yeah. Mr. On Demand, can I say this before you keep going? Mr. On Demand, do you like your privacy?
Huh?
Do you like your privacy?
Well, yeah.
You're using Windows. It ain't no privacy.
Well, you think so.
Agreed.
That's not entirely true. There's debloating and there's plenty of security software out there. I
am so glad you made that statement. But guess what? Like I just said earlier, you got to put work in. And you that guy. You know how to configure shit. But the average end user, they lost. Just like you said, Cody. A lot of people scared of Cody. Cody is nice.
What's the most used OS out there? Windows. There's more tutorials on it than anything else. If somebody wants to find out how to do it, they're going to be able to find it really easily. I'm not saying that you can't do it, a lot of that stuff in Linux, but Linux doesn't have the compatibility or the tutorials out there for it that Windows does.
Because people want to research it. Let me ask you this.
There is a very strong community, but then you got to figure out what distro am I going to run first of all. And if you're new to Linux, you have no clue.
Okay, but that's the thing. I'm emphasizing this. That's why Ken made this statement. Is Cody a deterrent for the new user? Linux, if you're a new user, do research. I put work in. If I want something to work, and what's that thing called? Free, I'm going to do it.
So the new server I'm running is Server 2025. It's debloated. The server OS doesn't have all the extra crap that you get in normal Windows.
Yeah.
And most people aren't using a pro version of Windows. They're using a home version of Windows, which is really bad. So you really need to be using a pro version of Windows. It opens up a lot more network capabilities, as well as it's just a better version all the way around.
Mr. Man, I love you what you're saying, but are you a rep for Windows for Microsoft? Man, everybody know Windows trash. Everybody know Windows trash, man. It's too newsy.
Well, all my machines are running Windows. I haven't had to reboot. This machine's been running 3 different motherboards without reloading Windows. You know what you're doing. I'm telling you, if you know what you're doing, it's not trash. You just got to know what you're doing.
For you, it ain't trash because you that guy. You built like that.
I'm about to flip the script real quick. We can't recommend Plex right now because of the price, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Let's talk about that shit.
Like
750 bones. We can't recommend
Thank
Plex
God
right now.
I bought it when it was down on sale way before the double increase.
As my pop said to me many moons ago, I bought it back when it was $80. So I'm
Same here.
Damn.
Hey, Ken,
Like I said,
I just had a live show, just if Philly Kid with Dave was there, Mr. On Demand was there. I had a live show just 15 minutes ago. I showed you how to install Jellyfin. I showed you how to retrieve your password if it's lost, because listen, Jellyfin is free. And they don't and the security on Jellyfin is crazy. You cannot nobody can get in your Jellyfin server unless they encrypt the way to find out your password.
Okay, can I ask a question real quick? This is for you, Philly Cable Dave. You my man, 50 grand, Philly Dave. Hey, bro, tell me how much Jellyfin is the truth, bro.
Bro, just how much Jellyfin the truth is. And Cody, man, almost touched on it. Just almost touched on it. First of all, what's that shit called? Free, open source. Love it.
No, that's the one I'm looking for. Free, yeah.
Free. I love free shit.
Yeah, free, yeah.
And
Hey, listen. Hey,
just as
Ken.
many plugins that Cody that Plex has and Envy has.
That's it.
Jellyfin have them too.
Yeah, and they're free.
Let me say this. Windows is. I seen Cody Man run that thing on Windows. It's nice, but guess what? Cody Man didn't say nothing about the encoder. You gotta have a video card in it. You gotta have something to encode your shit. Everybody on that panel ain't watching no 720 or 1080. Y'all watching 4K UHD. You gotta have a nice video card in there. But guess what? If you're running on Linux,
that's true.
if you're running on Linux and you got a nice just the GPU, I mean the CPU, you're in good hands. And one thing about Jellyfin, guess what?
What?
You got to use some Cody Man. He touched on. I think it's coming up in the next video. Port forwarding. Who the fuck using port forwarding? That's the most dangerous shit in America. You cannot port forward it, ladies and gentlemen. Can I ask all y'all something? What do y'all do? And I'm into this right now. What do you do to let people access your shit, or you access your shit from home?
The port forwarding.
Port forwarding.
Okay, all y'all in Dangerville.
VPN.
Don't let nobody on my server at all.
Who said that word VPN?
Nobody.
Who said that word VPN?
Right here.
Very good. Guess what? There's a software out there called, what's that shit called again? Free. It's called Tailscale.
Yeah.
Man, don't you know, if you got a Jellyfin server and you want people to connect to or yourself, Tailscale. It's free, but guess what? You pay $5.47 a month, 100 connections.
Yep.
I'm doing something a little different, but I'm running
Tunnel. Go through the tunnel and you secure it.
So I'm running a PF Sense router, which runs under Linux, so you should be happy about that. And I do something a little bit different. But yeah.
I love my man.
Hey, I'll rock
Windows. Are you running your PF Sense router? Would it be built-in VPN?
Oh yes. Well, yes, but
I appreciate you. Love, respect, man.
I would need to. I would.
That's a lot of configuring, though.
So.
Okay. Right here, fellas, right here. Night Proxy Manager or Tailscale.
Thank you, my brother. 619 OTA. Another one. Great.
Okay. Okay, let's do it like this real quick for the cable, Dave. Okay, let's just try to talk to the people. Okay. Can you explain to people what Tailscale is, just for those of that don't know what Tailscale is, because we want to keep it kind of, simple for the people. You know what I mean?
And guess what? I just got into this thing. If y'all I just came back to the I've been away for 6 months. But I've been showing people, this is my philosophy. I said a lot of people I go on vacation, I go do this, and they want to bring a device with them with a USB jump drive or SD to watch the movies if they in Jamaica, Europe, whatever. I'm showing them how they ain't got to take shit. You can connect home, you can connect to your house, access your devices that's in your home. I don't care if the internet speed is 30 megs where you at, but your home joint doing 2.5 or something like that, you don't get the speeds from home.
Through what?
I did a couple of videos on it.
Through what? Through what?
Say if you're in Mexico.
Okay.
And you want to watch your own device.
Right.
You open up Tailscale, configure it. I'm going to show you how to configure it. Copy the IP address, which is not local. It's an IP address. And connect to your device at home. Come up on your screen. In Mexico. Securely through the tunnel.
Right.
Yep.
Tailscale is a VPN mesh system.
People know that's a VPN. That's a different kind of VPN than a lot of people are thinking in their head. Like they're thinking get a VPN.
Explain a little bit on it, man, for people who don't know.
Well, there's two different. There's two different kinds of VPNs. Like what you're talking about is different than a lot of people get a VPN to put on their device
to block shit.
Yeah,
right, exactly.
Yeah, you know, they're getting a VPN to circumvent geo restrictions and stuff too, right?
Yeah.
This is different. This is a different VPN than that. So I just want to clarify that for people, because people may be hearing VPN in their head and they're thinking like, you know, what's this? And it's not really quite the same thing.
It's just to
an extent.
All
it does both.
All it is like one straight tunnel. One straight tunnel. One straight tunnel from Jellyfin to what you're using.
Right.
That's connected to it. That's the straight tunnel that it's gonna connect to. And it's gonna run that whole way right there. There's no connections that's blocking it off that where people can go through it and see it. It's not, it hasn't been done.
Nobody can reach you unless it's inside what, Cody, man? Your tailnet. All your devices you got to configure to be in your tailnet, and you only can access your devices. But if you can send somebody a link to access your devices,
and
you know how much time they want it.
And you know what's good about that with Tailscale is you can remove them automatically from the link that you shared it.
Yeah, you can shut it down when you want.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the great thing I love about Jellyfin is you control everything with the server, unlike Plex, which requires a third party that's managing the passwords and
I'm so tired of that port, man, because basically it's making your router port forwarding.
Yep.
Am I right on demand?
Yeah.
I know the port by heart. 311400. That's the port for Plex.
Hey, Philly Cable Dave.
And people can
remember I showed how to get that password recovered from Jellyfin tonight?
That's crazy. The same thing at MB, because that's the MB philosophy. Because Jellyfin developers, MBL developers said, yo, why are you charging people for this shit? But guess what? A lot of people don't know that Jellyfin is a beast. I think, in my opinion, it's better than MB because Jellyfin comes from MB, and MB only runs on what? Jellyfin only runs on what? Come on, panel, talk to me. What do Jellyfin run on as a server? Let me say that.
Yeah, I love Jellyfin.
Mr. On Demand, what OSs do Jellyfin run on?
Linux.
I don't know. I know it runs on Linux and Windows.
It runs on Linux.
Let me ask you this: what does Plex run on?
Again, I haven't looked up all of the OS.
You know Windows. It runs on Linux, and it runs on one Android device. And what is that? The Shield. Yeah.
See, I tend to be want to run devices that are more. Have more compatibility. So you
said that word compatibility, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me make this statement here. MB runs on everything.
Yeah.
MB is the only server software that has an APK for a server.
Well,
Jellyfin don't, Plex don't. Plex had an APK for the Shield only. I run Plex.
Containers now. Everybody's using containers now to get around any software compatibility issues, and to a certain extent too.
You can't run containers on Android.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. MB runs on everything. MB runs on Linux. MB runs on Android. MB runs on Windows. MB runs on MB server. I'm saying server. MB server runs on Windows. All APK all Android boxes. ASOP and Android TV. It also runs on Linux,
right,
and Apple.
So why would you use a OS that's not as full featured like Android for a server like that?
This is what I do.
You can easily buy a lot of cheap devices that'll do the job wonderfully.
Let me ask you this, Mr. Android panel. How much juice do you need to run a server, a media server?
It depends. Like, Linux, if you could take Linux and you could run it off of a computer that's
Don't
only
put
running
Linux in.
like
I'm
8
saying,
gigabytes.
how much
RAM.
does it? How much powerful device do you need to run Linux? I mean, to run a media server.
Nothing.
What's the philosophy of a media server?
I would
You
say
want to
about
get your
8.
media
I would
from
say
one
8
place to the
gigabytes of
other.
RAM.
That depends
Huh?
on the transcoding that you're deciding to do. I mean, if
Thank
you're
you,
going to
Mr. On
want
Demand.
if
That's
you're going
it.
to want a GPU in
That's
there or
it.
not. Yeah.
You can run a server on a what? Raspberry Pi, Ken.
Yeah. It's not recommended.
Oh yeah, you could do that
Who
on a
said it ain't
Raspberry Pi.
recommended?
I wouldn't recommend it. I've tried it. It's
Okay,
not
I like that statement. You say you don't recommend it.
Yeah,
I got a Raspberry Pi, old one, that runs a server, and I can reach it anywhere in the world.
You need at least an early enough generation Intel CPU that's at least got the built-in.
So you talking about encoding? Who said I'm gonna reach it outside?
Well, if you're doing just your home and you're not sharing it with people for encoding, that's fine. I mean,
Get me?
You can do that. But if you're
it doesn't run much to run a server.
If you're gonna do that, you can just plug a hard drive in and watch this stuff right off of your streaming device.
Yeah, in every room? I said server, not hard drive.
Well, I mean, if you got a big house with a lot of rooms, then that can be an issue. But I mean, if you're wanting to make a server, I mean, depends on what people want to do with it. Everybody has different needs, so
yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Well, my thing is though,
James, we'll stay back there though, James. Stay back there. I'll see you, James.
Whatever you plug up to whatever kind of server you're using, it's got to be capable of holding and be able to transcode all that metadata from that server to whatever else is going to. So if it's not capable of keeping up with it, what's going to happen is on the other end, what you're trying to get to is going to come out looking really nasty.
Yeah,
you're right about that.
So you know what I mean. So you want to have your server that you have. It needs to be solid. It needs to be really powerful.
It's okay, I got it.
I mean, unless you're just running it, just if you're just using it just for just one other TV, no problem. It's gonna run just fine. But when you got it, running a couple of different places, you got to have something solid.
Right there. Go to that.
So it goes back to what Philly Cable David said. Then that's why you got to have some type of nice GPU with that or something. Some nice GPU for your server or something.
It's not letting me enable accessibility. So.
Yeah, I'll see you back there, James. Just stay back there, James, real quick. We only get 6 people on for a second.
I'll figure something out for dinner for us in just a minute.
Can I jump over?
With something you would like?
Okay, thanks, Sammy.
No problem.
Later, Sammy.
Because I can just make something like I was talking about the grilled cheese here at home or something, or
The burps.
Huh?
Oh, you want the burps?
The burps, I guess.
So just think about it, and we'll see in a minute.
It's so funny. People got that philosophy like you need something powerful. You don't. I ran a server from a phone.
Right. Well,
Samsung phone. Samsung phones making TV boxes like junk.
On a side note, Philly, when I first came on here, I was talking about the new TV I got, and with the new technology.
Hold on just a second, James. Okay. All right, James. What's up, James? Thanks, Sammy. What's up, James?
What's up?
I think people building their libraries need to consider what's happening with the new technology. You don't necessarily need to download 4K content to get 4K quality with the upscaling capabilities. This new mini LED TV I just got, it's unbelievable.
Mr. On Demand, excuse me for cutting you off. What's the name brand? I wanted to ask you on Cody's show. What's the name brand?
TCL.
Damn, okay.
So it's got the Google TV OS in it, and it came with 64 gig of storage on the smart TV side of it. So this is what I'm saying. The new box is also like that new box that just came from came out from Walmart. That's what I'm trying to tell everybody. All these boxes, these older boxes have had no upscaling, no AI upscaling. And with this new capability, they're taking 720p and 1080p content, and they're making it look 4K. And so it's really remarkable, the quality with the new, and these are only in the last 2-3 years that we've been seeing these TVs hitting the market, and this technology hitting the market in the first place. All of the boxes we've had have just been streaming whatever the source quality has been. It hasn't been doing anything to really enhance the quality. Now they are truly enhancing the quality in a way that is worth buying a new TV.
Mr. Underman, can I ask you this? Because you made a statement in it. You mean, I'm quite sure they can take 720 content and 1080 content and push it up,
yes,
4K, and it looks 100%. Good.
100%. It blew me away. It blew me away.
That's why I was there too. That's why I was asking the same question. So
that's nice.
Hold on, man. Let me see your face on the man.
10-bit 265.
10-bit?
For the high color quality, yeah.
That's the question. So on demand, so even if it's not 4K, it'll still bring it up to 4K?
Yes.
Because I'm saying you can only do what it is, though, right? I mean,
no. Because that's what AI does. It interprets what it should be in 4K. It takes that original video, and then it's like, okay, it should be this good in 4K, and it makes it look that way. And it's amazing. I took old 1940s videos, and I played them the original quality on my PC, and then I went and played it through the Google through Plex and MB, not MB, but Plex and Jellyfin on the TV side. The difference was amazing.
Wow.
I mean, it really was. And people have to see it to believe it. I didn't believe it either until I got this new TV, and I was like, they really are doing this. I mean, there are a little glitches. There's few areas with some fast video that maybe blurs slightly, but you can see that this technology is real, and what they're doing is they're giving you the ability. So like, let's just say all the 720p content from Pluto TV or from Tubi TV that I'm watching, they're upscaling that shit to 4K.
That's all right.
90% of Tubi is 720, though, ain't it?
Huh?
90% of Tubi is 720, ain't it?
Yes, but they're upscaling it to 4. It looks like 4K.
Nice.
Hey, can I say something, guys?
Yeah, let me just say knowledge, James, real quick, Cody. Hey, what's up, James? How you doing?
Hey, James, what's up?
All right. All right, Cody, man, go ahead, bro.
You guys, AI is the most powerful thing right now that you can imagine.
Okay, I disagree.
AI is the most powerful, software that's been put out on the market, because now if you go to different platforms and you watch a video, sometimes that you looking at that video, you can't realize that video is actually real or not.
You're right about that.
That's true.
So
but I'm talking about other things that AI is doing.
So people are making money. So people are making ridiculous money off of AI material.
Mm-hmm.
Thousands of dollars people are making just making something, create some kind of video or some kind of image that makes people like it.
Yeah, but AI is scary though, man. You don't know what you're looking at.
My wife needs some popcorn, dude. She said to watch that movie. And she said she got some money for it too. So I put blended on.
Go ahead, James. What you gonna say?
Okay.
But I need
AI is scary though, because you don't really know what's what.
What?
Is it real or not?
Something to drink too. She said. You better come out here.
Damn, it is. See me say this AI only fans.
AI only.
Oh my God. But yeah, I mean, a lot of new I mean, it's a new world with what we got going on. It's a significant improvement, especially the mini LED technology, right? So they've taken LED technology and pushed it pretty much to OLED, and it doesn't burn in like OLED, and so you get a longer lasting TV, which basically the quality of OLED. I mean, I can't really tell much of a difference. And anybody who says they can, they're lying to you. I mean, because when you're getting the LEDs down to the size of an atom, and you have those dimming zones, you're able. The TV is completely black, so the blacks are truly black, and you have this amazing experience, and the brightness is higher on the mini LED TVs, so you get a higher brightness level. There's people actually complaining the TVs are too bright. And I mean, my brightness level, I had to turn it down to 20 to 30% on this new TV because it was too bright. So what does that tell you? That tells you this TV is going to last a long time because you're not pushing those LEDs to anywhere close to their full power.
Now, it was something me and James was talking about before. Me and James was backstage, and okay, think about upscaling AI. I'm sorry, yo, these frog legs are good. I'm sorry, I'm putting them down. Shout out to my wife. She did her thing with the frog legs. But listen, we're talking about AI, this, and upscaling. But listen to me, guys, real quick. Do y'all really want to watch Sanford and Son in 4K?
Not really.
Nope.
Oh,
thank you, Philly. Thank you, Philly.
Nope.
Right.
I've been watching a bunch of shows.
We talk about that, James?
Yeah, we did. We was talking.
Do you really want to watch like those meant to be 70s?
You're taking away from.
You don't know.
Yeah,
you don't know that until you put it on and see.
But no, on demand. I don't want to watch. I don't want
like Happy Days. Would you like to watch Happy Days in 4K?
No.
Man, screw that.
But I agree with Ken and James, man.
I have a difference of opinion on that.
Let's make a poll right quick. So let me just make this shit interesting. Okay,
That's
now.
like saying, I don't care if my eyes are blurry. I want my picture sharp and clear.
But on demand. You see, I'm not trying to change your mind on demand, but what I'm trying to say is, though, bro, is that maybe I'm just old-fashioned. I want to watch certain movies on how they were done. Like, for example, like I got some movies right here in my Plex that are actually in 4K and stuff, but I want to keep them.
I thought the same thing about video games until I started playing older video games upscaled to a higher quality.
It's kind of somewhat a little different a little bit because
I don't know.
PS1 and the PS1 graphics suck. That's why I emulate PS1.
The picture quality
is great. So that's one thing, but
the picture quality of those old TV shows suck. So wouldn't you want it to watch it clearer?
No.
No. 720p, short as hell. Short on the screen.
720p.
Now, when you want to watch like Fantasy Island or The Love Boat and MASH, do you want to watch it in a regular how it was for the cable?
Or Incredible Hulk, Ken.
I want to see it in that old 720p.
My dog.
The screen squeezed in. I got to remove the wide. Then his nose looking big, whoever you're watching.
Because
you're already upscaling, buddy. They weren't in 720. They weren't in 480. A bunch of those old movies and stuff were in a completely different format.
Okay, now,
so if you wanted to, let's talk about realistically, right? If you really want to watch them the way they were supposed to be watched, go get a picture tube TV because that looked way better than these new flat screen TVs trying to watch those shows. This is why you need the upscaling to make them look better because they don't look as good.
Mr. On Demand, you need upscaling for old movies. I don't. I love it.
I don't need
check this out now.
Mr. On Demand, you got what's your highest GPU in your home?
Go get a glass picture tube TV. I hope you go get one because that's how they're supposed to be watched.
What NVIDIA card do you have in your PCs?
Yeah.
Mr. On Demand, what NVIDIA card you got in your PCs?
5070.
That's why you spoiled. You spoiled. Then you got a 98. You spoiled.
Okay, now Ms. Brand brought up a good point. Now, I may have to do a lot of now. Maybe I may be contradicting myself, But I wouldn't mind seeing Jaws in 4K. I'm just saying because this shark coming out the water in 4K, that might be kind of special there, James. You know what I'm saying, James?
Yeah.
Teach their own, man. Everybody can watch this stuff whatever way they want.
Every rule there's an exception to the rule. Okay, now Jaws may be, you know what I'm saying? I might want to see Jaws because Jaws was in my era, you know, growing up. Jaws, now some of these other shark movies is trash, but Jaws made you fucking scared of the water, bro.
That was my shot.
Hey,
But
hey,
it's a Blu-ray rip out there.
hey, Ken.
Yo,
You know it could be out there, right? You just know Jaws. Just Jaws in 4K can be out there inside somewhere in the air.
Thank
It can
you.
be there.
you right, Odie man. I mean, Cody man, you right.
But I'm saying, you go to Walmart, look for them stack of DVDs and get a rip.
So Ms. Band, so you got me on that one.
Okay,
I wouldn't mind seeing Jaws in 4K. I'm just saying because. Go ahead, Marcos.
That goes with what I was saying the other day. That certain movies, that includes Avengers, you gotta see in 4K.
Well, yeah, that type of shit like that. Yeah, like I said before. Listen, guys. Okay, anything we got colors like Star Wars, Avatar, stuff like that. They got the colors and stuff. Of course, you want that in the highest 4K you want. But the banker, the color purple, shit like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything with graphics, you gotta be 4K.
Yeah, 4K, right? Jaws for that matter. Yeah, Jaws too, yeah.
You got
You
some
do know
people
a lot of that
who
older
want
stuff was
4K.
filmed on film
Yeah,
that was a
Adobe.
lot higher quality than what you saw on TV. So do you really want to see it in its original format, which was a lot higher quality than what you saw on TV? Because a lot of the stuff they got.
Odie man. Now, there's some things, yes. Now, for example, like I use Sanford and Son for an example. I want to see Sanford and Son in 480p in that old school looking way it looked. Yeah. To me, that was how it was supposed to have been done. And I also watched this movie called Truck Turner. That old 70s movie. And the Mac and the Pimp and all that kind of stuff. I want to watch all that 70s stuff the way it was intended. Now, they got 4K for those. Like, they've been remastered and all of that. I don't want the remastered. I want the ones that show just like that, you know.
It takes away.
Give me the remastered. Give me the ones that came from the cameras, the way it was actually shot by the producer in high quality, the way he meant it to be.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying on you, man. Exactly. That's
what you're talking about isn't what they meant it to be. I'm talking about the theater quality, the quality that came out that was filmed. You're talking about TV quality.
Okay, so when they made the Mac or Truck Turner back in the 70s, the way we're seeing it now is the way they made it. Am I correct?
Well, movies that were filmed in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, they were done in as high a quality as our 4K films today because the film is a higher quality. No, the film is a higher quality than the current cameras that they're doing today.
Mr. Man, you made that statement. You said they was making 4K in the 40s.
Right.
Yes, because film was a higher quality than 4K is now. Look it up.
Have a nice one, y'all.
Go do your research on film and then come back and talk to me about it. Because 100%, this is why they still use some of the film cameras for movies today. Film was a higher quality, not videotape. Videotape in the 80s and late 70s, they started downgrading a lot of filming and they went to this videotape that was lower quality. But if you're talking about 50s, 60s, and 70s, they used a very high quality film that was really, really, really clear.
Okay, so now let's look at what's the Alfred Hitchcock, The Birds. Okay, now check this out.
They still use film today. If it wasn't that clear, why do the high producers still use that same film?
Now, The Birds I watched both versions because The Birds have the original version and they have the remastered one where they did extra stuff to make it more better. So I guess it comes down to that. And I'm going to tell you, I enjoyed the older one better than the remastered one. I mean, maybe that's just a preference of mine, but I just want to see like. Well,
sometimes when they remaster it, they change the film a little bit too. Like they'll add they take the original footage and sometimes they'll add parts, or they'll, you could get a director's cut that's remastered too. I mean, there's a lot of things they can change in a movie to make it different too.
What you think, James? Let me ask your opinion, James. What you think, James?
I'd rather see the old stuff. I'd rather see the old stuff in the way it looked, and the new stuff. You know what I'm saying? Clear, of course.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's just me. But everybody talking about 4K and this and Dolby Atmos and this. And some of these people ain't got the TVs to even run that, or even the sound bars to run it.
Real,
right? So what are you gonna do with it? Why watch it? You can't watch it, right?
Clear this up. A 4K contains about 8 million pixels. Standard 35 millimeter film has 12 to 20 million pixels. Larger formats like 70 millimeter holds 30 to 40 million pixels. That means even 8K can't hold up to a lot of the film that was done back in the day. This is what I was trying to make you understand. If they take the original film and they can make it, that high quality.
I'm going in, Mr. On-Demand. I got to research that.
I just seen
because I had already researched it a long time ago.
1963 in 4K. I wonder how that would look.
Like Cody Man said, do you really want to watch Happy Days in 4K? No.
Good times in 4K?
Good times in 4K, no.
With James?
No.
Oh, James? No.
Good times in 4K? It don't have to be a 4K. I think that's 720.
But not to say On Demand wasn't keeping it real, because he's speaking facts about the pics and the TVs and original and stuff. Maybe we're looking at it. On Demand from a standpoint of is that how we're
quality.
And when people went to the theater to watch it, that's what they watched it on.
Didn't have all. We're looking at it like, here's the 70s. Okay, here goes 72, where they didn't have all them Technicolors and all that 4K stuff back then. So the way we're looking at it on the 480p is the way that they did it on the regular camera. But you're saying that's only
the way we were able to see it, though, because TVs could only do so much in the home. Now, if you went to the theater and watched it, you got a film. You were able to watch it off a film, and you got a different experience. So the producers that made these films, they produced it with the expectation people going to the theater and watching it. So do you want to watch the film in the way the producer just wanted it to be watched? Because a lot of the movies were actually changed the format because we didn't have widescreen TVs. The screen in the theaters were widescreen. So then you lost the left and right side of the movie. Remember that? So again, watching it in the original format is a matter of perspective. Do you want to watch it in the original format that the producer actually wanted to make the movie? Or do you want to watch it in the original format that it showed on TV?
Okay, so let's look at the TV show that's at hand right now. Okay, let's look at Sanford and Son. Okay, so when we're looking at it at 480p On Demand, that's not the original. What you said, that's not the original way that they intended to make.
It definitely wasn't filmed. It definitely wasn't filmed in that. It was changed for TV.
So, Mr. On Demand and Ken Miller, is it about bandwidth? TVs couldn't handle it. Is it about bandwidth or pushing the signal out there over the air?
Yeah,
I don't know what it was about, but not bandwidth, because we're talking about analog signal. Okay, so that's a different type.
But in the theater, it's not analog; it's on the screen. But over the air, is it about that?
Well, it's more about, I think, what the TVs were capable of doing, what technology was capable of showing in the home. I think it's more about that than anything.
40 minutes.
Yeah. Mr. On Demand, I apologize. I think, because they had tubes and all. Yeah, I agree. Okay.
Let me make sure this On Demand. So why is it that, right now, Sanford and Son is in 480, but you can get it remastered. So why is it a thing?
No. Sanford and Son never came out in 480. 480 is a standard devised by digital formats. It was switched to 480 when it got put out digitally, when TVs started going digital. So Sanford and Son wasn't even ever put out in 480p. The quality was it was a different standard, not put in terms of 480 or 1080 or any of that. So when you're talking about film, what they do is they're converting it in order for it to be converted to digital format, just like we have to convert videotapes to digital in order to be able to see them in a digital format. So it depends on who converted it, how they convert it, and what they were capable of. Now, the standard digital format was before we started going to high def was like 360 and 480. That was during the days of satellite dishes starting to push, digital picture. And then when we started getting HD was the first HD was 720, and then it started going to 1080. And so we started going up in quality from there, and people thought 1080p was fabulous 10-15 years ago when it
I see what you're saying on it, man. I see what you're saying. Maybe it's just my mind thinking, maybe because of my ignorance, maybe, but I'm thinking when I'm looking at it in the 480p, that's that 70s gritty
nostalgia. It's a feeling.
I agree, Ken.
That I like, you know what I'm saying?
It's a feeling you get. It's nostalgia.
I'll put you like that. Put you like this. Okay, I know you talked about the different stuff, but we'll put it like this. Let me just break it down. That's the way I prefer to want it. I don't want it in 1080. I want it in 480p, that gritty 70s look. That's how I prefer to watch all my stuff.
But you don't get that look without it. So the picture was completely different on a picture tube TV compared to LCD or LED or flat screen TVs.
I'm sure.
So it was.
What we're dealing with now, I'd rather watch it on the lowest. Right, James, are you with me with that, James, or no, James?
Yep,
it's really interesting because if you take these lower quality, like you take Sanford and Son, for instance. Yeah. If you were to put that on an old picture tube TV and put it side by side with the same size LCD TV, that picture tube TV is going to look better. It is. Because of the smoothness, the way the way they were.
It's like what you call one of those big TVs that you put on the PlayStation. What you call those big TVs?
TVs evolved because they couldn't make big TVs that were portable enough, so they wanted to make flat screen TVs. So they didn't necessarily do better quality. They ended up with it was an economics thing. So more now they're getting they're pushing the quality forward.
Well, they have some kind of some devices that you have. You can actually take the picture and make it'll format it to fit that screen. So instead of you watching it, the normal size like it's supposed to be, it'll take it and stretch it out and make it to fit that screen.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And if you want to stick to nostalgia, you're not going to want it. You're not going to want it widescreen. You're going to want it to be that 3:4 aspect ratio, not the 16:9.
So watching Sanford and Son on a 4-model TV, that's the way it was intended to be watched, right? On demand back in the day, right?
That would be my guess. Any of the shows back then, yeah, during the era when picture tube TVs and flat screens weren't a thing. You had it was different. So
what was that considered? So what was that considered? So that wasn't considered.
It was analog.
They have 480 back there. So what was that considered? What was that considered? Far as like 720p and 480. What was that considered back then?
I don't know. I think they could even considered it as low as 240p, but because of the way it was projected through the picture tube, it came out to be a more smoother image. People have done a lot of experiments. There's a big thing on YouTube right now where a lot of people have been saying, "Oh, the picture quality on the picture tube TV is better than the LCD," and they're showing, they're showing high refresh, high this, the input lag is less. There's a lot of things that were better. But you know, in today's terms, yeah, we things change constantly. That's why now we've got this AI stuff. We've got the mini LED technology. You know, stuff constantly changes.
Thank you. Philly Cable Dave, I'm gonna work you a little bit, my brother.
Work me.
Okay, listen, Philly Cable Dave. I heard from a little birdie that you like going under the hood.
I try my best to go in the hood. Anything that's open source,
So
that's the philosophy. If anybody on here know about GitHub, that's what they do. They developers. They go at that shit. And
So-
anything that's open source that we use in the streaming community, I'm going at it.
So can you give us kind of like a little brief synopsis of what you've recently been under the hood with for the people? I mean, you know.
I've been away from the table for about 6 months.
Oh, you have? Oh, okay.
And I just came back to the table, and I've been doing this. It's a gentleman called, what's his name? The legendary Superdell. He introduced this product that I know about it, but I was accessing my service through my service from outside my home with Zero Tier. It's this thing called GLINet. It's on.
Yeah.
They real nice.
Yeah.
Me and James are busted up talking about them. They are awesome.
Yeah. James
Instead of accessing your PCs and your servers, I connected to an Android device. Then I linked it with Tailscale. Because GLINet is what? A Chinese company. I'm not going to use their app. Sorry. I ain't going to use their app. And they tell you on their website, don't use their app. It's Chinese. You know what I mean? Come on. Let me ask you this. Do Chinese in America get along? Nope. So I'm not going to use their app. So I linked it through my Tailscale. That means I'm secure. I can tunnel through and get to any of my devices in the house. If you go to my channel, I just did about a week ago. I did a video streaming outside with back in the day. Hey, Ken, remember the hotspots we used to have?
I remember.
I did a live stream accessing my own 4K Pro 2 from outside my home.
You get a
all
shot.
that taking it to the hotel and no, you don't need that no more. I accessed it. Then I just did it during the day, but I got it. I'm still working on it. I had an iPad and a Samsung tablet. I'm in Center City, Philly, at the FIFA joining the art museums, and I'm accessing my device.
Philly Cable Dave don't be playing around, man. That's my dude. He gonna be playing.
I'm coming back to the table tomorrow.
D. Johnson said, "What's up, Philly Cable?" That's D. Johnson.
D. Johnson, what's up? If anybody seen that video, you go. I just did a couple of testing, and I said, guess what? I got speeds on the hotspot, 120 megs. I'm going live. And guess what? Ladies and gentlemen, can I ask all y'all something? And in the chat, is anybody using Mac Minis? Anybody a Mac Mini?
James,
can I ask you a question? Are they phenomenal or what?
They sure are.
I couldn't believe it.
I got the Mac Studio now, and I still
You got the big boy?
I still got my I still got my old Mac Mini over here.
M4, right?
So I got a studio now.
Can I make a little statement here, a little story? It's a gentleman. Y'all know I do servers. I build servers for people and everything. That's why I've been out the game. It's a Chinese gentleman that I built for. I knew his son for about 25 years. His father shoot pictures since 1980. This man had about 100,000 pictures. Then when the iPhone came out, he started shooting videos. He asked his son, yo, Dave, can Dave build me something for this? I set him up a Zima server on a Lenovo 70S. 2 10 terabyte hard drives, hooked him up. He put all his pictures on there and his videos. We go take a trip down Center City, Philly. He lived in Delaware County, suburban Philadelphia. I'm like, open your phone up. He took some pictures. He's like, my phone is almost full. Watch this. I told him to open up the Zima APK. He accessed the server on the street, uploaded the pictures to it. He was like, are you kidding me?
Wow.
3 days later, he called me. He's like, Dave, meet me on 18th and Chester. The same store that the Michael Jordan store in Philadelphia is. 2 doors away is a Mac store. He said, Dave, you got your ID on you? He said, yeah. I said, yeah. He said, go to the Mac store. I go to the Mac store. I asked for this guy named Alan, get my ID. He said, wait a minute. He come back, he hand me a bag. He said, this is from Mr. I can't tell you his name. This is from him. He said, it's a gift. Open up the bag, it's a Mac Mini M4. I'm like, what?
Nice.
I go home, I hook that thing up. Hey, Ken.
Yo.
Mr. On Demand. Big Game James.
Yo.
And my man, Cody, man. I set that thing up, man. Brothers. Everything I plugged into it, no drivers, none of this. It would just fucking work.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
They work.
Oh, and the
Apple
performance on those things is super fast.
$2,000 they work. $2,000 it works. Believe me.
Much work.
Mine, the one he got me was 16 gigs, 512 in space. Now Apple funny on upgrading. You add a terabyte, it might be $500, but it's ways to go in there. But
I got 512 and I think I got 24 gigs of RAM.
Hey James, I seen this guy say, take a 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte, plug it up to the joint, take the OS storage area, documents, store video and place it on the SSD itself. He saved about $1,500.
Wow.
No, I got 36 gigs at 512s of 5 gig.
Are you serious? What you doing, man?
James don't be playing around.
Stop taking it down, man.
James a bad back bro.
Take
James,
it down and we'll put it back up 30 days later.
I build me a PC every 2 years. When I want to take out that Mac Mini, I was going to build me another box. Apple silicon. It's crazy.
Right, Ms. Band.
I'm curious what NVIDIA, how the new RTX Spark is going to perform because they're just.
And I made a statement, Mr. On Demand. I made a statement about that.
Yeah.
Spark is going to be crazy, but guess what? Spark going to be pricey as shit.
Like
of course.
Just the part of the chip going to cost you a couple of dollars. A Mac Mini, that dude paid, the gentleman that gave me mine was $800.
Okay, let me make sure it is.
The amount of money I spent for my Mac Studio, I will probably have to buy another computer no time soon. So that's why I invested in it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, y'all. If I take my medicine, y'all, how much y'all think that steam machine gonna cost?
Oh my God.
That thing's gonna be that's gonna be expensive.
Due to the they said Mac Mini M5 is going to come out this month, but due to what? AI and memory and storage, they pushed this shit way back. So I was so impressed that I had this Mac Mini for M4 for 14 days. I went and bought another one. I shot up Microsoft this last past Saturday and bought one for a refurbished one, $600.
Damn.
I used one Mac Mini in the house. I used the other Mac Mini. I did a live stream with, and that shit just worked. I was at the University of Pennsylvania. They go to my channel. I put it on there. I had 6 people in the chat, but guess what, y'all? It ain't like Windows. All the video assets I was accessing, that shit was backwards. Ain't nobody say shit. I was dying laughing. But the performance, they take Wi-Fi. I'm getting 130 on a Mac Mini on a battery pack. Ain't no power out there. I used the portable battery pack.
Oh yeah,
and it worked. You go to my channel. My last video update is there. Yeah. I was amazed. But now I came home and set everything up right. I'm gonna show you how to access your goddamn devices from outside your home, not from just your city, but anywhere in the world, securely. And you can guess what this the thing it was. I got speeds from the speed test I did on the hotspot, 130. I access my device at home, my own 4 Pro 2. I'm getting 300. It doesn't matter with Tailscale, which your speed is at where you're directly at to your home. Whatever speed you get in your home, you don't get that outside. I was amazed. So I'm trying to push that content out there to the community and see if they accept it.
50 cable day when you were doing that test outside is what you was doing?
Yes, I was. My device was 11 miles from where I was at. But the thing was, I was getting great speeds because guess what? AT&T antennas was like 7 blocks away. I mean, that's why I couldn't believe. Because when I did the speed test before I went live, it was like 66. But that's more than enough to do a stream. You don't have that many assets.
Before I got in this live, I just plugged up my Osmo Pocket 2 to my Mac Studio, and boom. That's it. No configuring, no nothing.
Nothing.
Boom.
And I done built many of PCs. My personal PC, I know I done built me about pieces, and I still got them.
But I still got one. I got one PC now. I gotta have a PC.
I gotta have Windows.
Anybody got a Mac should have a PC. Anybody got a PC, you might want to get a Mac.
Because Mac don't do things that PC do. And this one took me out. I said, damn, how am I use my this Mac? I got a stream. OBS, work. Plugins, work. Wave XLR, Elgato, work. And the quality is crazy.
Yeah, when I want to get my hands dirty, I need my PC. I don't care what nobody's saying.
I need my
PC when I want to get my hands dirty.
And the thing about it, we gotta be. I did PCs, motherboards. They take a little bit of power. Tell the Mac one, that shit says 13 watts. I'm streaming.
Well, that's
on the PC, 83 watts.
Yeah, that's x86 compared to ARM. I mean, that's going to be the case. So
not ARM, Apple Silicon.
It's based on ARM. It's an ARM processor.
No, it ain't.
It's
no, it ain't. No, it's not.
Yes, I'm gonna try to argue for a second, man. I gotta take my medicine. Y'all going.
Apple Silicon that's based on ARM. Look it up.
To extent.
That's like saying that's like saying that any company that makes a processor like Snapdragon, that's a Snapdragon processor, right? But it's based on ARM. ARM licenses it out for other people to build, and then they
it's not well, okay, I get that, but it's not ARM. They don't own a license for Apple Silicon.
Right, but they did.
Their wafer is completely different.
It was originally based on ARM, the first ones, the first M series processors. So that's where it started.
That's where it started. Apple Silicon started from ARM.
Of course.
Agree and disagree.
Billy, just say you win and let it be. Cause then you're gonna get this.
Mr. On Demand typing. He's gonna shut me down again. Hey, Big Game James, how's that studio? 32 gigs of.
It's all right, man. It's all right. I got some upgrades.
Yeah, it uses our ARM64 AArch64 instruction set licensed from ARM Holdings.
Mr. On Demand, I love you, but I hate your funky ass. Cause I hate when you have a keyboard in front of you. I hate when you got a keyboard in front of you.
We all got one in front of us.
You could argue that they make the best. You could argue that they make the best ARM-based processor on the market, which they do, in my opinion.
Snapdragon?
No, Apple.
Oh yeah, because I messed with a little bit of that Snapdragon thing. Yeah. Stay with phones. They ain't too built yet. And then there's a lot of software that's not compatibilities.
They're good for portable devices. They have had a lot of issues with the laptop versions that they've put out with the ARM-based version of Windows. That has been kind of a disaster, and hopefully the whole NVIDIA Spark thing is going to fix that. But we have to wait and see.
Mr. On Demand, I must say, you're very knowledgeable gentleman. But that Spark video, that just triggered me. Man, they doing, and the video doing shit, man. And they just you got to finance your house to get a goddamn CPU. I mean, I know that thing will be nice.
You're already,
but who can afford it?
It's 50-70 performance. You're looking at 2,000-3,000 maybe. You're paying that for a gaming computer anyway. And
but I'm saying, what's the core count? What was the saying the core count going to be?
And look at what AMD Strix Halo and Strix Gorgon, which is coming out soon. Look what those devices are costing. The price range is what the market can bear right now. It's in the range. So
it's in what range? It's
in the range of what the market's already costing. You're spending a couple of $1,000s on handhelds with Strix Halo in them. You're already spending.
I'm not a gamer. I'm not spending a couple of thousand on a portable.
If you buy a 5070 or a high-end gaming rig, you're spending $2,000-$3,000 on one of those. And when you're talking about this device having the technology built into it that it has built into it, it's a niche device. Let's
Wait a
make no
minute.
mistake. This is going to be a device for developers that are going to be using AI, and it's going to be a niche device. Am I going to buy one? Probably
That's a
not.
great statement right there, my friend.
Read, check this out right here. Okay, this is very interesting right here. This is very interesting. Okay, now, shout out to Whitware. Wit to wear. Pleasure to see you, man. Yeah, man, I like this comment right here. Can anybody expound on this? My 2018 MacBook Pro, it came with Intel chip, so I'm able to sideload Windows through. What's Boot Camp? Best
You
of
didn't
both
have to
worlds.
sideload Windows. You can straight load Windows. Just put the DVD in and load it. I mean, they just loaded Windows.
That's a virtual machine that comes automatically with Mac.
Cut that shit out, man. Yes, sir. That's what it is. But the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, I must confess, I got a Mac Mini. Then I went to Best Buy, and boy, that same year MacBook Pro. But guess what? Apple Silicon.
They're good devices.
The M1 is crazy. 2019. That's crazy.
The performance you get per watt is bar none unmatched in the marketplace. I'm not even gonna lie.
I got an M1 sitting over here in the corner.
James got everything.
Hey James, can I find your neighborhood, man? You got too much gear in there, man.
What happened?
You got too much gear, man.
I ain't got enough, man.
James, my brother, my uncle, my brother, son.
Hey James, ask you this: did you work that other the other project we was talking about?
Yes and no. Yes and no. I got an issue with it. I don't know if it's a mini PC or I don't know. I haven't been drinking while doing it, so I don't know.
And James, it's so funny, right? After I talked to you, I came down here to HP G5 and went to put 13 on it. Matter of fact, because you wanted something higher, I went to put 14 on the ATV 14. Everything worked on it, but I couldn't get the K app to work and that free play. I took it down to 13, and both of them work. It depends on the mini PC.
Right now, the problem I'm having right now is the version I got for you that works, but for some reason now the newer version. It's not detected by Wi-Fi, or if I plug it up, it's not detected the internet.
Let me ask you this real quick. Sorry, Chad. It was personal. Did you restart it a couple of times?
I restarted 15, 20 times, man.
Yeah. But guess what? Do this for me. I hate to say this, and I tried it. I reinstalled it.
Man, y'all brothers might need to talk about this after we get off the stream, man. I'm trying to move on to something else.
Move on. Hey, Ken, you the host.
Can we move on to real quick? Okay, today, I'm about to rattle your brain with this one real quick. I'm about to rattle your brain. What APKs do you recommend to the people?
Personally, I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't got my camera on, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Every one of y'all in there is killers. Y'all know technology. Them third-party apps and AI now, they are fucking dangerous.
Really?
They dangerous. My brother, I set up a mini PC 2-3 weeks ago.
Dangerous in a good sense or dangerous in a bad sense?
In a bad sense.
Oh.
Some developers, they threw in the towel, but some developers are still trying to do things, and I found a couple of them. I installed this APK because personally, I don't use third parties. Long as we've been in the game, everybody ain't been in this game on that panel. I'm looking at this thing, these 10 years. With them third party, me personally, with them third parties get them that content at, the newest content, I know where to get it at before they get it. And I'm quite sure a lot of y'all do.
Okay, but do you still think, because I asked Dale this question too, Philly Cable Dave, do you think that APKs still have its place in streaming?
Third party?
Where we are now, yeah, third party. Yeah. I'm asking everybody that. Because I asked Dale that, and Dale said yes.
My opinion, since that thing, what's that called? RD went down?
Yeah.
No. No. There's a lot of them developers who create them apps, HD, they use RD.
Well, there's one that just hit the scene, Philly Cable. You might want your research on it. I think I told James about it. It was Reason. REEZN. Reason.
Yeah, we talked about it last week, and I didn't catch.
Hey, James, you want to explain a little bit, John?
And is it nice?
Let me ask you a question, James. Do you think APKs are relevant in 2026 and now since we're streaming, James? Do you think
they are, but for people like us,
yeah,
we don't need them. The end user, they need them. We don't need them. We don't need them. I don't need them.
Hey Ken, the reason why I said they're dangerous.
Whatever we want, we get.
There's some people that prefer APKs over getting their own content, though, James.
Yeah, and guess what? Hey, Ken Mullen, you're so right. You're so right. But the thing is, a lot of them end users are not fully informed about what the APKs are doing to their device. Like, you blew me off, and let me finish this. I installed a recent APK that's been out there for a while on the Buzz TV.
Okay.
128. I noticed my Buzz TV. I go to the app, install it. Cool. I noticed that when I go to AIDA, my processor on this Buzz is running at 9800%.
Damn.
I go in there. I go to the background apps. I shut up a couple apps down, but I leave that APK running for the third parties. I'm like, damn, it's still running at 9800%. I shut it down. My box go down to 4%.
Damn.
I do some more research. I open up Total a virus app, scan it. It got something in it. It was using my device as a crypto mining device.
The mining.
Wow.
Just to watch a fucking movie.
That's crazy.
I ain't doing that.
That happens. That's what you gotta understand too. So
that's why I'm saying some of them are dangerous. If you don't do your research, guess what? This is what I do. If I get an APK from somewhere, I run it through Windows first. I get it from Windows first.
Say that again, Flicker, but say that again. You got to do your research. Say that again.
You got to do your research. Them third-party apps, when I go get an APK, I don't download it on no Android device directly.
Nope.
Hey, I'm gonna say one thing, and I've said this plenty of times. And it's getting ready to happen real soon here. People are getting ready to find out. My thing is, you better learn how to get your own content.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you're gonna find yourselves liking Netflix. You're gonna find yourself liking any of these other apps that you got to pay for. They're going to be taking your money because you're not going to know how to do it. And if you don't take the time out and find out how to do it, you're in trouble.
Absolutely.
Well, find it out is one thing, but keeping up with it is another thing.
That's the thing.
You need storage. They didn't use a buy no 200 terabytes of storage to try to watch a movie. They're not doing that.
Okay, so let me say this. Okay, so now what Cody Man just said, excuse me, bunch of own content, which I agree with that, APKs. So let me show it is. Where is the happy median at? Because let's just be realistic. Everybody's not going to get their own content. And then for those of us that got our own content, we're not messing with APKs. So with that being said, so let me ask all of y'all, where is the happy median at? So where do we meet, Cody Man? Let me start with you first, Cody Man.
Okay.
Where do we? So you understand the question I'm asking, right? What's the happy median between the whole APK tobacco versus your own content?
I'm gonna tell you one application right now that's gonna be more bigger and more better than it's ever been before, and it's been ignored for a minute. But it's not going to be for a long time, and that's called Kodi. Kodi is going to get bigger, and it's going to get better because you know why? Because it's open source, it's free, and there's a lot of things that you can do with it.
Absolutely. Good.
I agree. Because as long as you go under the hood and go find some plugins, you good.
Okay,
yeah.
So Philly Cable Dave, that steers off to you. So what? So I'm understand the question I'm asking. What is the happy medium between APKs versus your own content? Where is that happy place at? Right in the middle. What's the happy place in the middle?
First of all, let me say this, Mr. Ken Mullen, Mr. On Demand, Big Game James, Cody, man, I appreciate y'all letting me come on and get down with you. Ken, everybody on here, y'all heavy hitters, and I appreciate being here. Me, personally, I tell any of my end users, guess what? You want to watch something new? First of all, you setting up device, Pluto, Tubi, be satisfied. If you want something safe and secure, holler at me. I got a server you connect to 100,000 movies.
Okay. Moving on. Okay, James. So the same question, James. So I'll answer it again. The APKs versus getting your own content. Where's that happy place at? Because everybody's like with their own content, and everybody, you know what I'm saying? Some people love APK. So I'm saying, so where's the happy place at?
I mean, for the end user, the only thing they could do is APKs, because I'm not allowing nobody to access.
No. What I mean is, James, is that where's the happy place at between the two? Because like how Philly Cable Dave just said, APKs can be a little bit sketchy if you don't do your research, and then getting your own content, everybody's not going to do that. So I'm dying to hear the man's answer, but I want to hear yours first, James. Where's that happy place at?
Mr. On the Man sitting back, he ready.
Happy. I mean, the happy place is probably dealing with the regular stuff that get out there. Netflix and all that type of stuff.
So you saying just deal with Netflix and
just deal with that.
Stuff. Okay.
Just deal with that, 'cause people think I'm crazy. They think I'm out of my mind. 200 terabytes of hard drive space, getting this, and they think I'm crazy, man. They're not gonna spend the money.
Hey James, I got a cloud that's doing with petabytes. Yeah. I ain't worried. They say I'm crazy, but guess what? I watch shit that you don't watch.
Right.
That shit came out Friday night. I'm watching.
Okay, so James said that the happy place is for those is like go pay pretty much with Netflix. Okay. Yeah. So Marcos, I'm gonna save On Demand for last. Okay, so I answered the question in APKs versus your own content. Where's that happy place at, Marcos? What would you say to people? What's that happy place right there in the middle?
Well,
you know, so that's a good question. That's a good question.
If you don't know how to do what we do, then just go Netflix, HBO, all the paid shit. Other than that, your own stuff. That's what I do.
Okay. Well, last but certainly not least, Mr. On Demand. Mr. On Demand, where's
Come on, Mr. On Demand. I'm applauding you.
Pretty much the same thing Cody Man said, except for the fact that nothing's changed for me for almost 15 years. I'm still using Cody today. Every day. I'm still using it with just some different add-ons than what I originally started using it with. I'm still using pretty much the same services. If you want to know for free, there's not a lot. You're going to need to pay a little bit. You don't have to pay much, but get a Debrid service. Real Debrid, it still works. It's not as good as it used to be. Like I said at the beginning of this service, I download stuff with it still every night. But there still is Streamio, and there's still Aldebrid, and there's still, Torbox and whatever else. I mean, those are just a few.
Mr. On Demand, we talking about the regular old funky end user.
Hold on a second. So I don't think the question was answered. I mean, the question.
You said the happy medium.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just rephrase the question. Let me ask the question again. Okay. There are some people that are not going to get their own content. We know that.
I'm not talking about getting your own content. You can stream all of that from those things I talked about.
That's
on an Android box?
Yeah. Through Cody.
That's what I'm trying to ask. Okay. Let me answer the question. Okay. So the question is that because Cody Man said that everybody should get their own content, which I totally agree. But the flip side of that is everybody's not going to get their own content. And then Philly Cable Dave said that those third-party apps, even though your research is sketchy. So my question is, with both of those, with the getting your own content and APKs being sketchy, where's the happy medium at? For those of you that don't want to do the research to get the APKs and don't want to do the content, where's that happy place at where you can still get by without doing
Hey,
anything?
what? Hey, I got it. I got it. I got it, Ken.
Thank you. What's
Look,
up?
listen.
Cody, man.
It is called using somebody else's material. So maybe you might know maybe Jack from this place, and he says, I got 180,000 movies that you can use, and I got 23,000 TV shows that you can have.
Okay.
So that's the happy medium, because now you ain't got to use an APK. You ain't got to rely on all kind of APKs.
Yeah.
And you don't have to go finding your own material.
You right. You know what? That's the best answer I heard, because because I got about 3 or 4 people on my Plex, and they say, Ken, you saved me from having to find shit, and I don't want to deal with no APK. So yep. So that's good, Cody, man.
Okay, man. Much respect.
Good job, Cody, man. That's the best answer I've heard. Not just everybody else answers, but that's the best answer I've heard, because
Streamio is an option. It's not a it's not a third party app, and Cody comes from the Play Store. So I mean, you
recommend those then, right? Right on demand. You recommend like Streamio and stuff like that, right?
There's a few other apps you can run out there, but I recommend people pay a little bit.
You got I'm with you on that, Mr. On Demand. Ain't shit free in life. You know what I mean?
Like Aldebrid is $20, less than $20 for 6 months, for goodness sake. And you pay $80 for a year for Streamio. That's not very much. And you get access to everything.
Yeah, but people don't want to pay that. Man. People don't want to pay for nothing.
Everybody want shit for free.
Yeah, it's so
I
bad.
think Kobe, man, really hit the nail on the coffin.
Time is money. Time is money. If I got to waste my life going through a bunch of apps to try to find something to watch, how much is your life really worth to you? Pay a freaking dollar.
I agree.
Okay, so I'm sorry. See, y'all got me fired up with this a little bit. Go ahead, Big Game James. Go ahead, Big Game James. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
Like I said, people don't want to spend any money, man. People don't want to spend any money. They don't. Everything got to be for free.
Well, their life isn't worth much to them then. I guess they need to reevaluate things and reevaluate, I mean, seriously, because if you spend money as a convenience and it saves you time to be able to do more quality things in your life than getting frustrated over trying to find a movie or a TV show, that's worth it.
Yeah, to me it's worth it, but they ain't worth it. They'd rather have $400 Jordans. They'd rather have that on their feet.
I mean, if you can't afford a couple of dollars a month, for goodness sake, if that's gonna really kill you, you need to be out there finding a new way to make some money. I'm sorry. I mean, $20 for 6 months.
APKs for a hobby and stuff, but we shouldn't rely, like Philly Cable Dave said, we shouldn't rely on those APKs. I mean, they're fun. Like Reason and all of that, so I called James up, hey bro, put this on your little box, man, try this out or whatever. But me personally, I know I'm a realistic person to say that everybody don't get their own content, but there should be another way, like Cody Man said, I think he gave the best answer. Find somebody that you have that has a server or a Plex or something that you can get movies from, or pay them or something, because that's the only way that you're going to get away from either A, getting your own content, and B, messing around with them sketchy APKs.
Them apps is funny. Hey, Ken, I agree. But this is what I do.
You're going to go home one day from work and try to watch something, and it's not going to work.
Just shit down. You know what I mean?
Yep. That too. Yep. That too. And then you forever start chasing his APKs, because look, Cinema went down. Then now we got Reason's a new kid on the block. Reason can go down. It's always the next one after the next one after the next one after the next one after the next one. So should there come a time to where, listen, I'm tired of doing that. They're fun for, like I say, we call each other, look, try this, but at the end result is that, listen, I got a Plex. I get my own shit. So that way I don't rely on you. Now it's cool to fuck around with them, but I got my own shit at the end of the day. And that's how we should all find ourselves doing that. But if you don't want to do that, find somebody like Cody Man said. Find somebody that has a server like me, Cody Man. All of us on here have servers.
Run servers. I run servers.
So get into one of us or somebody that you don't have a server and be like, listen, I'm gonna do a cost or let me get in on it, and that's gonna be it. You know what I'm saying? Do it that way. Do you agree with that, On Demand?
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely an option. I know a lot of people that have done that.
That's the easiest way.
I have a lot of friends and family that use me in that way. So, you know, I mean, yes, that's definitely an option.
That's the only way you're going to be able to, because there ain't no other way but that. Because either APKs or paid or whatever, like paid, you know what I'm saying? There ain't no other way to do it. You know what I'm saying? One of the way or another, or you're going to spend your money up on what's that? Netflix, ESPN, tell me out, y'all. What's that other one that won? Peacock, all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
And you go broke trying to pay for all those.
But for Peacock,
you'll go broke paying for all those services.
For real.
Hey, Panel, can I ask you a question?
That's what I'm trying to get at on it, man. You will go fucking broke. You must well go back to cable because by the time we add
you pay for all of them.
Oh no, you won't go back to cable. You'll have cable plus those because cable doesn't have what's on those streaming services.
Hey, Panel, can I ask you a question? Panel, can I ask you a question?
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I get. Yeah, it's true. What's up,
Mullen, can I ask the panel a question?
Yes, sir.
Gentlemen, we all been in this game for a minute. Y'all heavy hitters. When a friend or family member asks you to set up the device for them, they say you set it up for them. I give none of my clients APKs. I let them know it's dangerous. What's this shit called? Service? Yeah, we might do that. But then they be like, there's no new movies on here. I'm like, you got this option. You can take that device, that OWN Pro 2, go buy external hard drive. Plug it into your device. What's the external hard drive? 512 right now. $80. But understand this. I'm like, here's my Plex server. Click on that. And I give it to them for 3 days. And I say, guess what? If you like it, we move from there. We do a donation thing. If you don't, you go from you leave out. Everybody I tell them, I show them that Plex. They can watch everything that they want to watch. They reach out. Now I say, yo, bruh, go to your computer and log in. Right click on that movie you want.
Okay, everybody
see that DL.
To reason for the cable Dave. Everybody respond to that reason APK. Not to cut you off, really.
No, I get it.
Like that, they liking that reason now. Everybody's shouting out that reason. The way you can get reason, Michael, is that you can go into Unlink, right, and type in EMD YouTube. Shout out to Electrical MD. That's his store. You know what I'm saying? Is E as an elephant, M as in Mary, D as in dog, YouTube. Type that store in, and you're going to find reason in there. It's REEZN. It's a big black box with a red R in it. Reason. So that's where you can find reason at in the Unlinked app in the EMD YouTube store. So that's how you.
Yeah, and Ken Miller, I appreciate that, right? I appreciate that, right? But this is the thing. As you talking about it, you promote it, and everybody know your backbone. You built like that. You know you ain't gonna send nobody nowhere fucking wrong. But the more that app gets popular, that means bandwidth for the developer who own that shit.
That's correct.
That means that what? Mr. On Demand. I see you shake it. That means what?
Yeah,
more bandwidth, more money, and how many ads can you put in a goddamn app?
That's true. That's true.
Every server can only handle so many people on it.
Thank you.
That's true.
That shit popping right now. What's the date? June what? In a month. That shit be down.
You're right for the cable.
That's why.
Because that's the new hottest one that's hit the scene right now. So you're right about that. You are absolutely correct.
The more people connect to that shit, the slower it's gonna get. And he gonna get his server costs. Cause believe me, he ain't running that shit from home. He was in some kind of cloud, and that shit costs paper.
Yeah, that's why I've told people no.
You're right, bro. But that's what everybody. That's the one that everybody been asking about, bro. That's the one everybody been asking.
Yeah, it won't last. It won't last long.
That's facts, though. You're right, Tim.
But Ken, here's the thing too. Once everybody gets on that shit, the guy who's ever running it in the background is gonna shut that shit. It's gonna get popular.
And Marcos, I appreciate that. They're gonna shut it down, and guess what?
And then
The same goddamn developer gonna open up another one with the same shit on it and do it again.
Yep.
Then once you get popular, because guess what, guys? Them free apps, they make a couple of dollars. Believe me, they make a couple of dollars.
Though, right? So actually, what Philly Cable Dave is saying when we're talking about it, see, that's the dangers of APKs, because what we were just saying, little did he say that, but Philly Cable Dave said a mouthful there. That's how they do. Like he was telling me how I'm saying about that. Okay, it possibly to go down. Okay, then another one go up, then another one go down, another one go up. So that's what I was saying before. Those are the dangers of when you're dealing with those APKs. They go down and go up. The more we promote them, the more we promote them. I'm saying the more I talk about it, the more we talk about it, the more we talk about them and all that, go up and go down and stuff like something like On Demand was saying. So that's the type of thing that you deal with when you're dealing with APKs. So
and the APKs changed a lot. I mean, so like APKs that used to scrape websites, they kind of, most of those kind of don't scrape websites anymore. They're gathering data. They're gathering links from cloud servers.
Michael Jordan's son.
Most of them are their own servers. So
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Hey, you guys, I gotta get out of here. I gotta
yeah, we get ready to go, bro. Yeah, we've been
I gotta push an update on my build.
Yeah, we get ready to go too, man.
Cody, man, much respect, man. Thank you.
Say goodbye to the Cody, man, before you leave, bro. Say goodbye to
Cody, man.
Good show tonight, Cody, man.
Yeah, you guys, man. This is a good conversation, you guys. It's always good to have conversations like this, because you never know who's gonna popping up in the chat, and they interested in hearing this type of stuff. So and it's a lot of good people on this panel to learn from. Ken, Philly Cable Day, Mr. On Demand, Marcos Cooley, Big Game James. You know what I mean? So you guys just take upon some good advice. Listen to what people got to say, and take and run with it, and do some researching, you guys.
You got to do your research.
Got to do,
yep. The more research you do, the better results you have, and go from there. So I love you guys, and you guys have a great day.
Nice.
Big shit, start the conversation over.
Like I said, though, just to say what Cody Man just said, and with all listen, guys, this is one thing that we all say, and listen, no matter how much we talk about, you have to do your research, guys. It's like when you're in church, guys, you're the preacher talking. It's not just to the preacher, but go and read them same scriptures for yourself, so that way that you can get understanding as well, because everybody learns at a different level. Everybody learns stuff like that. So get your own research, because what's good for your house may not be good for the next house. You see what I'm saying? But the one thing that we all have in common is that we all research. Okay?
You got to put work in. You got to.
You have to. One thing that the butcher said. Listen, guys, dealing in this here, there's two things you're going to have to do, guys. You're going to have to do this. You're going to have to research and adapt. You have to do those. You have to do those. If you plan to be in this hobby or lifestyle or whatever, in this cord cutting thing, you have to adapt. And you have to research, because things are always going. Like when Real Debris went down, I was like, dang, but I shrugged my shoulders like, oh, well, I adapted and moved on. So you have to do that. You have to learn that. That's just a given. You have to do that. If you ain't got the you go back to cable.
Some of these end users are not going to be into it like us.
But guess what?
They're never going to be into it like that. They're never.
Right.
They're never going to get into it. Like, all they want to do is turn it on, watch it, turn it off.
And that's where they're going to fail. This is the thing.
Right.
And it's so funny with AI right now. I seen an APK that was a little funky, that inserted something into somebody's network. I had to clean all that shit out. This APK, to watch a fucking movie, inserted something into somebody's network. Yeah. Had to flush the whole network reach. It's crazy. You gotta watch. You gotta watch this stuff. AI, and this bot came from Claude. AI language model.
Yeah, and I told you
You gotta watch yourself.
And don't get it twisted. It's not just the third party. There's a bunch of them that are in the Google Play Store that aren't third party, side loaded apps.
That's facts. Yeah,
that are garbage, that are total trash. I've had to deal with a ton of them. So it's all the way. It's all the way around. You got to be careful. And Google says they're trying to protect us with the new.
Yeah. I seen something about that.
You know?
Signature shit. That's bullshit. Hey James, you were so right about that, man. The end user don't. They just want to click on it. Ken said it. They just want to click on it. Play.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all they want to do.
That's not gonna work anymore. This ain't 5-10 years ago.
Exactly, for the cable. See, that's the common misconception of this. They're trying to take the cable aspect of it and bring it over to the cord cutting thing.
Right.
That's where the education has to be done at. Listen, this is a lifestyle change. This is a lifestyle change. You have to know what to do. They're gonna tell my people, you got to change your lifestyle on this, because you can't watch the same way. You just can't sit back and do that. You got to put the work. You got to.
And then when it stops working, they're angry. And guess what? It was free.
Right.
and you know what I noticed?
That's the shit that killed me.
You know what I notice more and more in a lot of these apps? What's available free is usually really low quality too. It's like 720p or lower or 480p, and you're not getting really high quality video. So you're gonna watch the show for free, but you're gonna watch it in a low quality. And
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay, I got one last question, guys. We're gonna close out on this one. Okay, let me make sure it is one at a time. We're gonna let everybody talk. We're gonna get ready to get up here. Can you be a successful streamer and cord cutter without paying for anything? Marcos, you go first. Marcos.
I ain't paying for you.
Marcos, don't give me no long drawn out story. It's just a yes or no question. Can you be a successful streamer and cord cutter without paying for anything?
Yes, Caron, yes, you can.
Yes. You call me another car, bro, and I'm gonna kick your ass. Motherfucker. James, what's up with you, James?
I'm gonna say no.
Really?
You're gonna have the bumps in the road, man. You're gonna have bumps in the road, man. You're gonna have bumps. It's gonna work for so long. You're on your way to work. Your air conditioner go. You're on your way home. You're leaking antifreeze. It's gonna go. It's gonna stop.
James, I love that.
Okay, James. Good. Okay, Cody Man gone, right? Cody Man ain't here no more, right?
Yeah.
No, I think he left.
Okay, for the Cable Dave, I'm gonna do Mr. Only Man last.
If you want to be a cord cutter, let me say this: you can have many Android devices you want in your house, but guess what? You need a PC or a Mac. You got to get your content somewhere, and downloading shit on an Android device.
Pretty Cable Dave.
Forget it.
Can you be a successful streamer and cord cutter without paying for anything?
Free. I would say you got to invest in yourself. I don't care if it's a Dell Mini PC.
Okay.
$50. Because if you want $50 on eBay. Okay. If you want your own content, you can't download it on a goddamn Android device.
True that. Right. Exactly. So
you got to pay something.
No, you have to pay for something. Right. Okay.
Once you get a mini PC, you can link to my server and you right click. There's your content.
Okay. There you go. Can you be a successful streamer in a cord cutter without paying for anything?
No, not if you want high quality and you want. I mean, no.
So no. So I guess everybody said. So I think
if you want new and high quality, I should rephrase that. New. If you want the newest and the high quality, no, you're not going to be able to do it.
What do you say, Ken?
Yeah.
I'm going to say yes and no. What I mean by yes and no is that because I'm like this. You get what you pay for. So if you want free, you get free. But don't come calling me telling me it ain't working.
Oh, they're going to call you.
They'll call you. Hey, Ken, the reason why, new app, the reason why.
Yeah, like Jimmy said, they ain't calling.
Hey, guys, what's today's date? In 30, matter of fact, 29 days, that Reason app gonna be down.
Yep.
Holla at Ken, the developer. Hey, Ken, you done gave 100,000 subscribers that link. It's over.
They're gonna blame too. Right. Hold on, stay back there real quick. Let me take Cody Man off real fast, Donald, so you can come back here for a second.
I put money on that shit that app gonna be down in like a month.
Well, it ain't gonna affect me. They can shut them all down. It ain't gonna affect me. I'm all right.
And the only reason I check, man, I don't use them. I'll check out a third party app to see what's out there. If not, I go to IMDb, International Movie Database, and then tell me what's coming out, whatever.
Or I'll just call Philly Cable Dave. I'm all set.
That's all. I call older man. What's out hot?
Honestly, I don't use it either. One of my people from one of my people that I talk to on the daily, they use it and they always tell me this, and I always tell him, "Why you using
that?" 29 days of counting.
Oh, here's Donald. He's gonna say, "If you knew the site links that I know."
Oh, Cody man, my bad, Cody man. I thought you was gone, Cody man. Cody man.
It's so funny. Hey, Ken, 29 days from the day I'm gonna call your phone. That shit gonna be sorry, can't accept no phones right now. The line is busy. They be calling you.
I'm gonna call you.
But my bad, Cody man. I thought you was gone, man. That's why I told Donald. Yeah. So, Donald, can you be a successful cord cutter without paying for anything? Yes or no?
You got to pay for your internet. I've done it with just internet, paying for internet. I can do it. I'm not good.
Yeah, but Donald. You're Donald.
You're Donald. Hey, Donald, what's your real middle name? URL.
Yes.
Hey, Donald, can I say this? Everybody don't know how to put a browser on a TV box.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
That can be complicated. Yeah, you got that right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? All the ones that's in the store, the Android TV store, and the stock Android TV store is
Cody,
junk.
Man, I'm sorry, Cody. I thought you was gone, bro. But you come back on, Cody, man. Yeah.
If you can get a browser on the Android TV box that's secure and safe and not tracking your ass, Donald D. Nice is the guy to go to.
Yeah.
Well, Philly,
other than that, I'm with On Demand, Can Do, Big Game James, Margaret. It ain't nothing happening. Reach out to me. Connect to my server, right click, 3-day trial.
Just because you're a cord cutter don't mean that you ain't going to have to pay for nothing. There's going to be a pay for something to be.
And if you ain't paying, you're putting your time, you're putting your research, and you're doing your work.
Whatever I need to pay for, I'm going to pay for. I don't have a problem.
Hey, James, I'm with you. I ain't fighting with nobody. I ain't fighting with no service or none of that.
Your network, too. And that comes with a price. Invest in your network. Like y'all often hear me say, my thing is your devices are only as good as your network. So you have to invest into your network, and that costs a little money.
Yeah,
that costs a little bread. So
network, number one.
That's cord cutting 101. First order of business right there. Because look, you run these dues or these NVIDIA shields and these owns and I's and E's and O's and whatever.
They need sufficient internet.
Damn right they do. Damn right they do. Amen. So without that, you can forget about cord cutting or anything like that. Ain't gonna be successful at all.
See, they think if they get the NVIDIA shield, they're all set. That's all they need.
No,
that box is going to cover all your.
No. Yeah, there's no perfect device.
It's going to work for everything. No, it's not. No, it's not.
There's no.
You got Let me hear what James say that again, James. What you say, James? Say that one more time, James, please.
They think if they go out and buy the NVIDIA shield, the highest price box, they're going to be all set.
No,
it's your internet. How you think this runs?
Right.
Nope.
You can't. So I mean, come on now. It's not going to work.
Chime
How
in
many
on that,
videos
Odie,
are
man.
there
Come on,
about how to
man.
fix your buffering? Who's done a video that just says buy a faster internet?
That shit used to kill me, man. I used to hate them content creators say, just stop buffering by shutting down background apps. Bullshit. Bullshit. I hate them. I hate them all.
You can't do that shit. You know,
I run 2.5. If the server that I'm connected to on them third parties is trash, it's going to buff. Fuck all y'all internet goddamn creators. We talking about stop buffering. Fuck all y'all. Y'all lying.
So
can't stand y'all.
I think on my show, I run what?
Stop buffering. Buffer this.
I think I run probably about 50 up. I think, and I'm good on the shield, but on the.
Hey James, what are you running?
G5 or 3 gigs.
I'm running half James. Mr. On Demand. Matter of fact, let me ask this question. I'm a bouncer. Ken, Marcos, Mr. On Demand, D Nice, Big James, and myself. What kind of router are you using, and is it updated?
Yes, mine is updated.
Ken Muller, going to you first.
I have an Asus Wi-Fi 6E router.
What's the model?
Shit, it's over here. Look on my phone. Okay,
how many antennas?
Give me 1 second.
We got 4 in here. I got an idea.
I can tell you what I got right now. Give me 1 second.
I don't know what the hell I got.
Oh shoot.
James, Big Game James, are you using a company?
I know I'm getting like 3,800 down. I know that much.
I have the. Okay, God damn, that's a good question. Let me find it. I got it on my thing.
I don't know the thing I got.
Come on, Marcos. Come on, man.
All I know my provider is fucking Comcast. That's it.
Okay, but guess what? I'm on here with heavy hitters. Y'all know y'all spec sheets. Look at Mr. On Demand. He can't wait to tell me his spec because he know he have sense.
Shit, where's my route?
Built in.
I don't need to tell nobody no specs. Specs don't mean nothing.
Those specs do mean something when it comes to your router.
Yeah. Cause like I said, Philly, on my shield, I'm running probably about 50, and I'm good with the shield.
That's good.
Yes.
Hardwired.
Wi-Fi only.
Oh shit, but you good. If you doing 50 on that, yeah. The cash, you might get 70.
But on the Chromecast, I don't know what it is on the Chromecast.
Comcast newsy, man. I dumped them with the fucking. I put a VPN on. They still was newsy.
Couple weeks ago, I had to call them like all week. Couple weeks ago, cause the internet was going in and out.
I'm gonna tell y'all the secret with Comcast. You got to go inside that app and turn off that bullshit.
Oh, man. You got to
Mr.
turn it off.
Can I give you a hug? God damn, nobody gonna do that. Nobody going to their router and they got the default password.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, really? I'm like, sir, what's your speed?
That's the thing. The end user
Get off
don't know
the broadband channel.
Turn that shit off.
Be nice.
They don't know nothing about that. They don't.
Be nice. Who's your internet provider and what kind of router?
AT&T Uverse.
Okay.
I'm not over AT. It's Uverse because that's what I can get in my area. I run 100 wired, and on Wi-Fi I get about 65 to 72
on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, and we're under
That's
3
good.
devices.
That's good, bro.
Under 3 devices. Me and my mom use 3 devices to 4 tops.
That's what's up, bro.
Come on,
we're still waiting.
If it's not being used, it's turned off.
Ken, you don't only motherfucker that hasn't answered the question yet.
I'm waiting for Ken question. I know it's a Seuss. It's a nice router. They ordered if you go into the router, you got a button there to automatically update it. So that's cool. They passed the test for the United States. And Netgear, I can't stand them. Netgear is corny, man.
I used to have a Nighthawk, the Nighthawk X6. I used to have.
Don't get the ones that's up and down. Get the ones that you can find the side ones. The standing up ones are junk. The side ones that have the antenna, or at least 1 or 2 antennas, but they're flat and they go side to side. Not the ones up and down. The ones that go up and down are junk.
Down, you breaking up bad, man.
Hey, Big James, are you using a company Wi-Fi router?
This shit,
yeah, it's a Google router.
Well, that ain't the company. I mean, no, it ain't the company. Who's your ISP?
Google Fiber.
Well, you good. You know how they play.
Fiber just hit my town, but I'm thinking I'm just gonna stay with my gigabit unlimited.
3,591 down and 4278 up.
Hey James, I don't mean no harm, man. You ain't got to show off, man. I don't mean no harm.
I'm not showing off. Hey, guess what?
James is running 5 gigs.
But guess what? They just sent me a message telling me I could go up to 8 gigs for $50 more.
Yep.
Hey James, thank you. I really appreciate that. Send me the goddamn message.
What the hell am I doing?
That's nice, man.
Then that's showing off. It was either 79 for 1 gig or 100 for 3 gigs. So I went with 3 gig.
Yeah, James, I do the same thing. I do $1.09, 2.5.
Yeah.
Y'all got fiber though, right?
Yep. They got fiber in your area, Ken?
Yeah,
it's hit, but I'm debating if I want to do that because, like I said, because what I already got for miles is overkill. Like I'm getting like a gigabit.
Ain't no such thing as overkill, bro.
Huh?
No such
Ken,
thing.
let me ask you this: how many devices in your home? Ballpark figure. Take a guess.
39, 40.
Gigabit is cool, but I'm still waiting for that model with that router.
You're probably
Ken, I'm only messing with you. If it's a Zeus and they got 4 antennas, it's good. Wi-Fi 6, you good.
But Ken, you'll probably barely get 5.
I'm trying to link it to my
you're paying for the other internet.
If you got 6E, a Zeus router, you good.
This is router 6E, yeah, 6E.
You 6E, you good.
ATX something. So it was I caught it on sale, so I didn't pay the original price, but I caught it on sale. So ATX Wi-Fi 6E, and there's nothing really that run Wi-Fi 6E here except for my telephone
and your phone and what else? Yeah, I know.
And I think the Switch 2 runs 6E. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the Switch 2 runs 6E. I think that's it. And the new OWN box, but I don't have that. I don't have a new OWN, so I think that's the only thing that runs the 6E. I got everything that runs 6. A regular Wi-Fi, because I got a couple of things, but I think her phone runs 6. This Galaxy S25 runs the 6E. The Switch 2 runs 6E, and I think that's it. I think that's all I have that runs Wi-Fi 6E. But I get like anywhere between 800, 6 to 800 down, and about 300 up, somewhere like that, on certain devices on certain times of the day. Yep, that's what that gigabit unlimited. Yep. He said, "Ask Marcos that takes that picture of Jesus off the wall when he does his business." Yeah.
What's that?
You guys, we still got 13 people in here, guys. People here to see Philip Cable Dave and Big Game James and On Demand. They always see me, Donald, and Marcos. They here to see our special guest tonight. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, Michael?
Yeah. But yeah, so Donald, before we go, Donald, anything you want to share with the people, Donald? You got any thing you want to share?
I'm just working on Fire Center, putting a lot of stuff in my Fire Center, making rooms.
Hey, hold on for a second. What you running, man? You breaking up bad? What you on your tablet?
Yeah, on tablet.
Yeah, I mean, you might need to put on another device because you breaking up bad, bro.
You sound like you underwater, Donald.
All right, guys. So I think we all pretty much said what we had to say. Hey, James, you got anything you want to share to the people, man? Like anything you want to promote? Anything you got going on in the background, James? What's good with you, man?
I ain't got nothing going on.
You see what Michael said about you, James? Didn't you?
What?
Read that.
Oh, that was earlier. That was earlier when we had the meeting. That was earlier.
Oh, right. At the meeting earlier. All right. It's always a treat when I got my boy Philly Cable Dave over here, man. Because Philly Cable Dave, he gonna keep it real. So he gonna give us some comedy. Mr. Only Man gonna give us straight facts. Facts. See, Mr. Man.
Sorry, guys.
And know the origin of stuff.
Wait a minute, Ken. Wait a minute. He'll give you what he thinks is facts might not be facts for other people.
Marcos, Only Man gives facts, and his stuff can be bagged up because
Like I said, it might not be facts for other people. It might be facts for him, but not for other people.
Well,
and I always said that, to each their own. Everybody has different needs.
He's breaking down about the TV and stuff. Actually, I listened to him and he was right, but I'm just looking at it in my mind. I want to watch it in 480p.
When he said TCL, that automatically switched the light bulb in my head and Roku, because that's what they use.
But my question to you, Mark, is
TCL's using the Google TV.
Why are you trying to be so controversial, man? Why are you trying to be so controversial at this time?
The TCL, my TCL's got the Google TV OS, and they own Sony now. So.
Fun and having a good time, Marcos. Don't start nothing, Marcos, man. Don't start nothing. That after the show, man. Don't start nothing on my platform.
Gentlemen, can I ask you something? Who's serious about their network?
Oh, big time. Seriously, yeah, big time.
Gentlemen, has anybody experienced Unify?
No, not here.
Nope.
I can't afford it.
No, I have Frontier. I have a 5 gig connection too. But.
I'm talking about Unify routers.
No, I
haven't used them.
That's it start from home to enterprise. That's what I use. You know what I mean? I got caught up. It's a little pricey and it's addictive, but guess what? This shit's stable. This ain't just a router. Connect cameras to it. Just that too. It's a whole different ecosystem, and everything works together. And then let me ask you this: to access your router, where you got to be at? Home?
No.
Unify. Asus don't, because I got a Asus router. Unify, you access your shit in the street. Right. Built-in VPN, all that shit. It's based on Mr. On-Demand philosophy.
Yeah, I can
PF such.
Network, yeah.
Right. Well, that's the way I went is I pieced my router together. The router is a router, and then the Wi-Fi is separate. It's a Wi-Fi.
Thank you, Mr. On-Demand. Oh my, people don't get that shit, man.
That way, if I want to upgrade my Wi-Fi, I'm not upgrading the router. So I got a separate Wi-Fi, and my Wi-Fi is only Wi-Fi 6. I haven't upgraded to 7.
I ain't upgrading to 7 because it's clueless. Ain't no devices out there that's going to access.
Right. I don't even know why I got. Well, my router was 6E, but I mean that's
the proper way to do it. But the end user ain't going out buying no router.
No. They're not doing that. I do this for a living. Of course.
Did I emphasize this? We are heavy hitters. So we're tech guys.
So James, so that raises my question then, James, what you just said. That's why they always have problems with their stuff, because they want to get the combo, the modem router combo, and that's not really sufficient when you're trying to run and have a steady connection, because people don't realize that the stuff that they give you from the cable company ain't designed to run perfectly. You know what I'm saying? It heats up, and that Wi-Fi chip in there gets super hot.
Yeah.
It's something else that can be its own Wi-Fi and stuff, so that way that it takes the heat off of your modem and all of that.
Can I add on that? If you got a cable modem, that's that problem. If you running fiber, whole different thing. Verizon fiber router, crazy as shit.
Yeah.
Crazy. If you're running cable coax, gentlemen, hey Ken, and guess what? And I'm gonna make a statement to all 6 gentlemen. Ken, if your ISP, you just said they ran up, they got fiber in your neighborhood. Ken, man to man, I look you in your face, even though my picture ain't there. I will pay for your first one of fiber just to let you see the difference.
All right, we'll
give it a try. You got my number, I got your number. Ken, different fucking world.
Yeah, because if I wanted it, because we were talking about saying the debate if I wanted it, because for one, like what I got already is overkill for what I got, and I want them to redo my fiber and stuff. But yeah, we'll talk about it though.
Big James Games, he said that statement again. It's overkill.
for it. It was just that.
No, it ain't.
It never could be an overkill.
Hey Ken, let me tell you this statement real quick. Ken, when you do a speed test, look at the first number that comes up.
Okay.
And that'll let you know. And then I want you to get fiber and look at the first number.
Okay. All right.
That's gonna settle it right then. You'll see why. What I mean.
You know, fiber just hit my area, so I might just go ahead on and just do that then.
Well,
Yeah.
Because let me say this: coax cable, you're part of a team in the back of your house or in front of your house. You're part of a team. With fiber, it's running straight to your fucking modem.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Not that I did.
You ain't part of no team. If the neighbor running a whole lot of shit and the boy on the other side running a whole lot of shit, ain't got shit to do with you.
That's true.
Fiber is fiber.
Before I got my
that's true. Now I did hear that. I did.
You do got to upgrade.
Before I got my G fiber, I had Spectrum.
You do got to upgrade adapters in a lot of devices to even take advantage of the performance, though.
Nah, no you don't. No, you don't. You got a OTM box coming to your house, which is going in with fiber, and it comes out Ethernet. I got 3 computers with 10 gig.
Yeah, but most people don't. Most people just have computers that have like a gig connection on them, and then
the network card. I get you. You're right about that. The network card, you got to change it.
Yeah, 2.5 gig is like
cheap. $20, $25.
They're cheap. Yeah. So I put 2.5s and I got some 10s, and I upgraded. A lot of my.
And 10 gig don't matter about your network if you're running 2.5. It's just a transfer speed as far as 10 gig cards.
For me, it was a big deal because I do a lot of my server isn't just my Plex server; it's also my YouTube server.
I've seen that.
I'm actually editing videos from that server also, right? So right now it's currently running a 2.5, but this new one, all the hard drives are going to a controller where they're getting 12 gig per hard drive, and it's going to be running 24 drives in there plus the higher bandwidth controller for the network controller, which doesn't even correspond to internet. It corresponds to me sitting at this computer editing, accessing the videos in a smoother, faster fashion too.
Y'all boys got too much money to be playing with, bro. Y'all just got too much money.
Man, this our hobbies, man. James, tell him we hobbyists, tech enthusiasts.
Before I got my G fiber, I had a Netgear router, Netgear modem. I'm in a house now. I had to have 3 different extenders to have my cameras and lights and everything work. Fiber.
That's true.
I got the one modem, the router, and one of the extenders downstairs. I need nothing else.
Thank you.
If you're in the house,
internet, I gotta use an extender to run my Ring doorbells. I gotta.
If you're in the house,
something like that, definitely.
If you're in the house, go mesh. If you're in an apartment, a regular modem and whatever, the router would be fine. But if you're in the house, you gotta go mesh. You can't. It's the best. It's the best.
Gotta be mesh.
Well, y'all might make me go ahead on and get this fight,
gentlemen. Like everybody except one demand, just do me a favor before you lay your head down and when you wake up. Just type in Unify in Google. Just type it in.
I'm gonna look.
You'll see what I mean. It's a whole different world, man.
If I was 15 more miles, I'd be eligible for fiber, but I'm 15 miles short.
Bro, my numbers are still going up though. That's what's so weird though. Like my numbers have went up again. So.
But the thing is, Ken, if you got a cable modem and you got that, and you go into your router and configure that shit right, bro, I get you. But some people, I know people that I go to their house to do this and do that, and I'm like, "What's your numbers? We know who that shit is. What's your number? What do you mean? I got the best. Who told you got the best? The ISP.
Where they get their ISP, where they bought it from.
Who is the person? Oh, the salesperson, not the tech person. The salesperson said you had the best.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
That's that common says, "Well, I got the best," but then when you run a speed test,
they always say they got the best. They got.
I'm paying for gigabit,
20 megabytes.
But I got the newest. I'm running gigabit, but I got the newest phone, Samsung or iPhone, and I'm getting 300. But you got gigabit, and that's a 60 modem.
Whoa, something wrong.
What about the one that tell you they got the best? You said, "Well, where's your modem at?" The modem's downstairs in the basement in the closet.
Yeah.
Block, hey James, and got that mirror in front of it.
Exactly.
My internet's only $99, Philly, and I was paying $120 to Comcast years ago for barely a gig. So.
What you got?
Damn.
On demand? On demand, you got fiber?
Oh yeah, 5 gig. Yeah, $99 a month.
Nice.
It was only $20. It was only $20 to up from 2 to 5.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
So
hey Ken, seriously, I got your back. If you got that gigabit with 39 devices, do a speed test. Do a speed test with that broadband shit. And then do fiber.
Actually, no, I don't.
Oh, and
I got the 1200 because they grandfathered me in because I had some info. Something went on outside, and they upped my speed to like 1200. So I got a little bit more than a gigabit. I got like the 1200.
Yeah, 1200 was like their standard. They up people
standard,
to. Yeah.
If you built like that, I mean, Ken, I would stay still. But if you just want to experience it, like Philly Cable Dave, I got 6 witnesses, 100 people in the chat. I will pay for your first month of fiber just to let you know it's a different world.
I mean, I'm sure it is, but do I really want to go through all that? Because I'm already settled. You know, man, I'm not the one.
Guess what? When they switch over to fiber, it's a phone call. They ain't even got to come in your house.
Oh, really?
Hell no.
Oh,
might exchange the modem.
Ken, mine was so easy. It was just like the guy came in and he just
fiber is a light. Fiber is a light. It's not coax cable.
Okay.
Big different world, man.
Yeah.
And if you run a server,
I mean, I've heard that fiber was the truth.
The upload speed makes such a difference for running your own server. It's crazy.
Upload speed on coax cable, it's nice and everything. But if you the upload speed on fiber, guess what? My fiber upload speed is 100 megs more than my download. I get 24 on the down, 25 on the up.
Yeah, the upload speed is way faster than the download speed.
Yeah, because you got devices connected and they doing things.
It's terrific.
But the thing is with the change gang, Big James gang, you got to change that. If you got old ass internet cables that Bobby and all that, you got to change that. You know, to get your perspective speed.
My upload speed is like 1.5 gig faster.
You gotta get yourself a switch.
When I'm transitioning between apps, right? My internet kind of go like this a little bit. It kind of goes like this before it goes to a thing, instead before it goes to a page. So that means that I gotta probably have to change my cat wires and stuff because it's like it ain't transitioning fast enough on certain pages, not transitioning fast enough. So.
But Ken, you know what you do with that? Go into your routing and clear the cache. That's it. Or you can do it like this real quick. Unplug it, go to the bathroom, come back, plug it back in, let it flush itself. That's it.
That cleans the junk out.
Cash it out.
And that's
and I got a SUS router connected to my other. I got 3 routers connected to 1 router.
Yeah,
what's the best cat wire to use, Billy?
Huh?
What's the best cat wire to use? I use 6E myself.
6E, 6. If you
I don't like 6. I like 6E.
I run 4 servers. I run 7 on them.
Oh, okay. I have a few 7 cables.
That's another thing the end user don't do.
Above that 5 gig.
The device don't work.
Yeah.
When last time you reset your box? How do you reset your box?
So you shouldn't buy something if you don't know how to do with that.
That's just the thing. I know a lot of people that I know. I'm like, what's your Wi-Fi password? Oh, it's on the back of the router. That mean they never changed it. It's the default. Am I right, Mr. Demand?
Yeah, I've had that problem too. And then you try to go, and then sometimes you do what's on the modem or the router they have, and it still won't work.
It still won't work. Yeah.
Dude came in my house and said, "Bruh," he talking like all that tech shit. I'm like, I'm laid back. He don't know. I'm built like that. Like,
I
bro,
said, you better call your ISP and get that info.
Here's your new modem, man. You go to Wi-Fi password and everything. I'm like, sir, for the building up the package that I'm getting, I got fiber. You can take that modem, put it back in that box. I'll take that 150 back. You don't need this? I'll move the curtain back. I have my own shit, man. Take that shit with you. I put my own router in. That's what fiber, you don't need their modem. Use any modem. Because it's coming from in your house, OTA. And then out that OTA box is what?
A cable.
Internet cable.
Yep, a cable.
I put that shit in my ASUS router, Ken.
Yep.
I did a speed test. I'm only getting 1,000. I'm only paying for 2.5. The router's not fast enough for my fiber. Guess what? Unify.
Damn.
With the Unify, got that up 3 days later, boom, 2,600. You don't need this shit at all once you get fiber. None of that shit.
Right.
You can buy $100 router. You don't need this shit.
Right.
That's why I like fiber, because you don't need none of this shit. Broadband, that coax cable coming in your house, I don't need that.
Right.
The weather fucked up outside, the wire's cold, the squirrels on your line and chew the wire.
Give me that bullshit right there, the squirrels and shit, the squirrel chew.
I got 66 houses on my block.
Or a rat under your trailer.
I got 66 houses on one side of my street.
Damn.
My shit, I see the cable man out there touching shit there. Something wrong with that? Yeah, my shit come from underground, one cable into my house.
Wow.
I don't share shit with everybody. Coax, you sharing. If everybody watching the FIFA sports tonight on your block, your internet speed gonna be down.
Yep. That's why it fluctuates during the time.
It fluctuates. Dinner time with coax, your speed's fucked up. They
peak
fail.
hours. Yeah, peak hours.
Say that again, D-Man. Peak hours.
Peak hours. Peak hours.
But guys, well, let me dismiss this live, guys, because I'm getting a little tired. We can talk backstage as much as we want. So, Marco, say goodbye to us, please.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. Have a good night, and see you all next time. Adios.
Marcos, real quick, what you need help with?
What's up? I said adios.
Everybody have a good night.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe before you leave.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Oh, they never have her. He ain't asked really about
I was just joking on that one.
Donald, say goodbye to the people.
I appreciate everybody on the panel. These are knowledge people. Everybody, please take this information in. Make sure you get the knowledge. Please subscribe to all of us up here on this panel, because we don't do this just for fun. We do this to get the knowledge and info out there. And if you appreciate that, everybody have a good weekend, and we'll see you on the next one.
Thank you, sir. James, big game James.
Oh shit!
You guys, thanks for allowing me to come out and hang with you guys. I appreciate it. I almost feel like the president.
God damn.
Last but certainly not least, my dog, my brother, Mr. Philly's own Philly Cable Dave.
KM, aka Mr. Ken Miller. I appreciate being on the panel with these heavy hitters, Mr. On Demand, Marcos, D Nice, aka URL, and Big Game James. Guys, it's about option solutions. You must do your goddamn own research if you want to become a cord cutter.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's a lot of content on YouTube about cutting the cord. But guess what?
That's a must.
You still got to do your own research. And if you're trying to cut the cord for free, that's a problem. You better get a side hustle to pay for something. You can't do it for free. You want to watch a 4K movie that came out last week? It ain't going to be free. It ain't.
God damn.
And no amount of AI is going to make that cam copy look good either.
Yeah. That guy walking past with the popcorn. Yeah.
Okay. But only for Philly Cable Dave, Philly Cable Dave, I got to interrupt for a second. Okay, Mr. D Man, can your TV make a cam look 4K?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. TLC, upgrade that. Will your TLC make that popcorn guy move?
I know we got ready to go. Hold on a second, Philly Cable man. Philly Cable, what was that? Now, if your fucking TV can make a cam 4K, Mr. D Man, I'm going to buy that bitch tomorrow.
Yes, I am. If you can make him vanish like the pixel, I'll be on that baby.
Hey, we buy that motherfucker tomorrow, bro.
Motherfucker,
Nothing's gonna make a song. Look out there before we get the money from song.
Motherfucker, nothing
it's
will
that
make a cam
intelligent.
copy 4K.
Cord cutting is not free. You got to put a little work in. You got to put research in, like all our panel members said. And that shit called free, like open source software. It ain't happening.
Right.
You got to spend a little something. Ladies, hey Ken, can I say this, ladies and gentlemen? I've been away from the table for 6 months. I'm back in the game. I'm gonna show you how to. Could you come visit my channel, Philly Cable Dave? I got a couple of videos. I've been testing shit. I'm gonna show you how to remote access your devices, like Mr. On Demand did, outside your home, not just servers and on PCs. Your Android devices. Go check my channel out. I just did a little something on there. Appreciate y'all. Ken Mullen, thank you, man.
Oh man, you're welcome, man. You're welcome.
Hey, Ken Mullen, I gotta send you an email. This joint just came out. The Orange Pi 6.
Yes. I'm up on
You
it.
seen that? Oh my God, that thing crazy. That shit 12 cores, man, 45 tops.
I've seen it. So yeah, I got some pies over here, man. I gotta finish messing with. We were talking about that, bro, because I want me and you to collab on them pies. Man.
Yeah, them things. People think you gotta be real big and strong. No, it don't.
They don't.
I gotta look into that shit then.
12-volt power supply and the Raspberry Pi or Orange Pi is over.
It's over with. All right, y'all. I just figured it out. Mr. On Demand's TV can upscale a cam to 4K. We can take that little man that's walking across the screen out
with the popcorn.
Wait a minute, again. Like I said, nothing will upscale cam.
Mr. On Demand, before you leave, could you put that link in the description in the chat, please? Because I gotta get that TV.
Mr. On Demand, your TV, yeah, put your TV. Look, hey, bro. They say his TV is a bad joker, man. Hey, when we get off stage, I'm gonna have to look it up, man.
I don't care nothing
You
in
know,
that.
so, bro, watches TV by peeking at neighbors' windows at night. Don't judge me.
Who said that? Oh,
So, bro, yo, man. That's what I do, man. What's good, so, bro? Damn.
What we watching, man? Shit. The motherfuckers across the street watching the basketball game. Now, would you be quiet, please, so I can hear?
Sit down. You're in the way.
Right. When they sit down, I'm trying to watch TV. Right. Watching somebody your TV across the street.
Move that popcorn box. I can't see.
Oh, damn.
Right. Okay,
Gentlemen, it's been a blast, man. Thank y'all.
First thing for the Cable Day. I know we're supposed to be closing, but damn. For the Cable Day, now look, people that try to steal people's internet, right? This one guy was like, damn, I was using my neighbor's internet. Now they got a fucking lock on it. I can't use it no more.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Wi-Fi password.
Internet from your neighbors, right? So you get the free. I'm saying, like somebody got to open Wi-Fi. You can use it, and then the next thing,
one app called InstaBridge.
That's that thing where people get that new internet. They be like, "Oh, go right online," and they got that.
They'll give you people.
They got that password on the modem.
I don't know, me some movies or somebody else in there. You go back in that one that was free got a password on it. Now you be like, son of a gun.
Yeah, people password 1 2 3 4.
Yup. Like dang.
Their first name.
Right.
Come on.
Right.
Ain't your name Bill? Yeah, okay. I'll be right back.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm supposed to close. I'm the last one to say goodbye. So
there's even
you keep talking until I say goodbye because I'm the last one that got to say goodbye. So we can talk for a few more minutes. Okay, here go. They'll go to the TV that On Demand got. And
that one's only.
You can watch a cam movie and it upscales it to 4K.
I don't care.
And that popcorn guy be gone, walking past.
Yeah, right. For the Cable Dave, the guy with the pop.
Motherfucker, no TV will upscale.
4K popcorn guy.
I run some language models on my servers. I gotta ask them this shit.
Yeah. 4K popcorn guy. Yeah, he.
No TV.
No longer in that, huh?
No TV that good will upscale a cam copy or nothing.
I'm gonna ask Gemini and see what he say.
We're joking around, Marco. So
I know that, but I'm just saying.
We joking around, Marco. Now, if your TV was that doggone bad, I'm like, shit. I'm doing it. Man, for the Cable Dave would be like, man.
But guess what? AI can do a little something like that. On Pixel phones, you can eliminate anything.
Yeah.
But not on the goddamn big ass 98 inch screen.
Let me know one quick question, guys. Remember, because I'm the one that got to take a bottle out. Okay, now VLC player. Okay, now y'all familiar with VLC? Who not familiar with VLC?
Love it.
Roll your eyes and be like, "Ken, duh." VLC will fix a distorted movie or any type of distorted file that you have in certain instances. I see y'all rolling your eyes on demand. I see your eyes rolling. I see your eyes rolling. Like, Ken, it's VLC.
No, I know about that.
Hey, Ken, on point. Thank you, man. Man, VLC, that open source. What's this shit called? We call it free. Yeah, that guy built like that.
Bro,
VLC is one of the best players out there.
Bro, that VLC is the fucking truth, dog.
Everybody say Nova. Yeah, Nova good. But guess what? VLC crazy.
VLC is stupid.
VLC been out for 20 years.
Yes. James, VLC
all the time.
bro.
Oh yeah.
Developer is built like that.
It will fix, bro. VLC will fix a distorted movie, so wanted on demand.
And what's that a VLC based on? What did the developer do?
Well,
Linux, man.
Yeah,
Linux.
To certain extent. There's a lot of adjustments and things inside the player too that you can do to make your video look better. So
yeah.
VLC IPTV player.
Now, can you upscale the VLC?
No, they don't do nothing AI.
As far as I know, no. But
they do nothing AI.
But you're supposed to get upscaling in your browser with RTX graphics cards.
Really?
With NVIDIA. But there is an area where you got to go to enable and turn that on.
Oh, yeah, turn that on. Yeah, I seen that. You can turn that on. You can turn that on, but you got to put out a credit card. It's a fee. It's a fee.
Turn what on?
To turn on the AI upscaling inside
it's
your
a
browser.
fee.
For
VLC?
No. Watch
in a browser.
In your browser. Say, for instance, you're going to Plex in your browser, or you're going to Tubi or Pluto in your web browser. There is an option with RTX graphics cards to turn on an upscaling feature.
Okay.
RTX, yeah, that's built in the car, but you paying in the upfront because you're buying the video card. What the video card is cheap?
Look what 619 said, Philly Cable Dave.
VAR? Well, first of all, that VAR file need to be unzipped before you put it in VLC.
Yeah, that's a compressed file.
That's compressed. That ain't gonna play that shit.
I am. I'm tired. I am. But yeah, all right, y'all. Love you guys. See you guys.
Respect, heavy hitters. Love, respect, man. Mr. On Demand, I appreciate your insight.
All right, guys.
Marcos. Ken Mullen, thank you.
These brothers can stay backstage and talk to their heart's content, y'all. Peace out, y'all. Love you guys. See you guys on the next one. Thank you. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.